good, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor, and I'm back after a bit of a short hiatus from earlier on, because got just a tiny bit interrupted, but that's all right. Well, excuse me. Well, anyway, I'm back, and I hope I've started this broadcast at the right time. Hope it's not too convenient for people. Hey. Dan, good to see you again. I just hope this stream lasts a little longer than the other one did. Hello, Hakeem. Yeah, welcome back to you as well. Give me 1 minute. Okay, sure thing, Dan. Links in the chat as usual. Feel free to come up anytime. But you have. Hey, Dan.
How are you?
Not bad.
That's good. That's good. How was supper?
It was nice. What it was. It was just a tuna pasta ready meal and some garlic bread.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm going to cheat tonight. I'm having McDonald's.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. My roomies are picking it up right now. Roomies are picking it up right now. I'm going to cheat on myself.
Right.
It's good to be the king. I can do that.
Yeah, you are. Well, you are the king. You're the Burger King. Burger King.
Yeah, I got the crown. I got the crown. I've got the medallion. I've got the cape. Somewhere I had the scepter.
Right. Yeah.
Now that picture was like 2004, I think it was, or 2003. It was nice that year.
Wow, long time ago.
Oh yeah. Outside a local diner on Halloween night.
Right. Do you enjoy Halloween?
I used to a lot. Excuse me. Yeah, I used to really a lot. Particularly when I was younger, up until I was about 17, 18 years old. And
right.
then again, I got back into it with my grandson. Not so much with my son, though, believe it or not.
Well, that's your grandson. I mean, that's at least that's something.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
But not so much your son.
Right. Sorry about that. I had to cough. I didn't want to cough in your ear.
It's all right.
Mountain Dew went down the wrong way. Mountain Dew went down the wrong way. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've never really been a fan. I've never really liked Halloween that much myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been. As far as I know, I don't think I've ever been trick or treating or anything like that because I never went out. Never went
No?
out on. Never went out on Halloween.
Okay.
So back as far as I can remember. No.
Hmm.
I mean,
So what did you do at that time? Did you like decorate the house and whatnot, or
wow. I think we had like just a few basic decorations up, and Mum would got some chocolates and some sweets for trick or treaters that did come.
okay?
But I never. But no, I never. Again, I never actually. I don't think I ever actually did any trick or treating myself. At
Hmm.
least I don't. At least I don't remember ever. Don't remember ever doing it.
I was
Because like
really big in up until I was I said about 17, 18 years old, maybe 16, and then it dropped off until my grandson was about 4.
right.
He was all about Iron Man.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so was I for a little while.
Yeah, he's 8 now, so yeah, well, almost 8.5. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
I mean
he's
when
growing
that,
up with the MCU, you know.
right? Yeah, when when the first Iron Man film came out, then the first Avengers film came out, I
Mm.
was like, yeah. I'd always say my favorite Avenger was my favorite one was Tony Stark was Iron Man,
Okay,
but I don't know if I'm not sure what I'd say about that now. I mean,
it's really funny because he likes the MCU so much that when his grandmother puts him in the car and he has to put pull his hands inside and whatnot. She looks at him and goes, "Wakanda forever." He crosses his arms in front of him and screams, "Wakanda forever!" And to let her know that his hands are outside of the door, so she can shut it.
right. So, so it's just right. He likes
He
Black
likes Black Panther.
Panther.
Yeah,
Right.
he's too young to really introduce him to the fact that T'Challa died. So
well, the actor who played him died, but not necessarily the character.
I think that's what they're going to do is the fact that T'Challa dies as well. I think it's what they're going to do. Um, we'll find out in like what 30 days, 31 days, something like that, till the 10th of November.
When that guy, what's his name, the guy who played Black
Chadwick
Panther,
Boseman.
yeah, yeah, him. I wasn't, when he died, I think by that time, I'd lost any love I had for the MCU or mostly or almost Marvel in general. I didn't. So when that guy died, I was like, don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry, someone was texting me for a second.
and I'll just say hello in the chat to Pop Culture Curator. Hello, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Hello. He says hello, guys, so I gotta say hello back. Hello.
Hey. Hmm. I don't know if I'll this if I, hmm. I don't know if I'll get the same crowd that I got that I got that I got earlier. Like,
I don't know. I just happen to be still on, so I'll stick around for a little
And
while.
no,
I got good company right now, so I'll stick around for
no, no pop, no pop, no noises, because he I think he told me that he'd recently moved his family, and he and his family had recently moved to a new house, and and they've got no Wi-Fi at that house yet, so he can't join us tonight. But, he can't join us for this. I can still
right.
talk to him. I think I can still talk to him on Discord, but he won't be joining us for this live stream.
Right. I mean, I can use my phone's mobile hotspot if I have to, but the internet sucks with it. But yeah,
Hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
I got one of the newer Galaxies, so I can do that with my phone. It's just that it sucks and it eats up a lot of my data.
Yeah. Look. Oh, look who's here. It's hello, Time Prophet. Welcome back.
Hello. I just got that tab open with the website. I've been taking a look at the pictures and whatnot. Oh, good
I
stuff.
need to oh yeah, that's something I need to take a look at.
Good stuff.
I would have, I probably would have started this stream earlier, there was, it's Monday night here. It's Monday night here,
Yeah.
and and Monday night on the BBC is quiz night.
Okay.
So so one of the few things that me and my family, we actually commonly all enjoy, we can all sit and watch together, is quiz shows.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, you must have heard of Mastermind.
Yeah. Heard of it. Both the board game and the show.
Yeah, well, there's well, on Monday nights over here, there's three quiz shows. At the moment, there's Mastermind, it's a show called Only Connect, and then after that is University Challenge.
Okay.
What's top? Just been watching Cobra Kai, still on season 4. Oh, you've been watching Cobra Kai? Yeah, the Time Prophet. Now that's actually something I've been meaning to watch for quite a while. Just never got around to it. It's here to. Mm-hmm. So no brownie talk tonight. Lol, I kind of miss it. Brownie talk. You like? You like The Chase, do you, Time Prophet? Yeah. Oh yeah, The Chase is a good show. Me and my family, we all watch The Chase.
What's that about, basically?
Oh, it's another The Chase. It's another British quiz show. It's huge here. The Chase.
Okay.
I mean, there was actually for a little while. I think that there was an American version of The Chase as well, and I think. It went around the world. There was an American version and an Australian version, I believe. but again, the chase is a huge show here, and it's basically there's four players, and each one gets asked a lot of questions, and and each one they get right, they get £1,000, and then they go up against the chaser, and basically the idea is the contestant and the chaser answer a question, and if the contestant gets a question wrong and the chaser gets a question right, the chaser basically moves closer to them down this board, and if the rest of the and if the chaser catches you, you're out. If you make it all the way down the board and get home, you're into the final round and get the money and along with the money.
Sounds like that can be a lot of fun. You okay over there?
That came on really hard.
Breathing the wrong way?
Sorry, folks. That was I coughed really hard, and that shook my head, and now that's giving me. Now my head hurts. Oh.
I'm sorry, dude. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes, pop culture curator. I am ill. I've been sick all week.
Bit of a summer cold?
What was that?
A bit of a summer cold?
That's what I think and hope it is. A bit of just a slight cold.
Okay.
Thanks, Pop. All right, what else? Let's see.
Oh, they were talking My Little Pony in the chat.
Oh, that's Brony. I mean, right. No, there probably won't be any Brony talk tonight, Hakeem, unless someone got me onto that subject.
Oh, don't look at me. That's my son.
You'll probably be asleep. You'll probably be asleep during my stream later. Oh yeah, oh that's right. Yeah, it's Monday, which means Pop Culture Curator is will be doing a live stream later tonight. About another episode of Star Trek: The Animated Series with Jill, with Antiderivative Jill.
Ooh, okay.
And I am asleep now, lol, says Time Prophet.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
okay,
funny.
I'm
actually asleep now.
However, please, darling. If you, you really have to be British to get that reference.
I don't get it, so you can tell I'm not British.
It's from another really quite old, very classic British quiz show called I think it was it called Brainbusters? It was No, Blockbusters. It was called Blockbusters.
Okay.
There was a show. Yeah, and there was a bit of a fun. There's a bit of a fun, bit. And one of the things they did in Blockbusters was, can I have a? Yes, they would ask like, "Can I have a letter, please, please?" And then ask the host, "Can I have a letter, please, Bob?" And
Okay.
it was like, and I think it comes from that. Can I have a Can I have a pee, please?
Okay. Now, Blockbusters was a video rental chain over here in the States back when I was a kid.
But, and yeah, you mean the rental shop Blockbusters?
It was a video rental
We
place, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we had those over here as well.
Okay. I just know they weren't in Canada. That's all I knew that. There was no chain in Canada.
I remember this. There was this rental shop that wasn't very close to very close to very close to this house. It was only a short distance away, a very walking distance.
Mhm.
And me and my brother used to go there all the time to rent out films, DVDs of films, and rent out games.
Mhm.
But sadly, that shop is now gone. It's a takeaway now.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little Caesars there where the Blockbusters used to be in my hometown.
I mean,
It's not where I live now, but
I mean, the shop I'm talking about. I mean, the place I'm talking about. It wasn't a Blockbusters. It was Blockbuster. It was simply called the. I think it was like a privately owned thing, and it was simply called the Video Shop.
okay.
It's
SHOPPE.
it's what?
SHOPPE.
No. and before we go on, let me introduce to the panel Captain Finity. How you doing, sir?
Hello, Captain.
Hey! Oh, very happy. Guess what I just found out?
Yeah, what?
Another scalp. Guess who's blocked me on Twitter?
Oh no. What?
Time
what
Prophet. Time Prophet can't take the captain. Oh. I wouldn't have found out if it wasn't for your tweet. I accidentally clicked on Time Prophet. You've been blocked by the Time Prophet, who knows nothing of time travel. Anyway, welcome to the show. What are we talking about? Not time travel, I hope.
No, we weren't talking about time travel.
Phew! Definitely not whether Deckard's a replicant. All right, moving on.
No. We were talking about a few. Well, first we were talking about about quiz shows, and then we were talking about moved on to video rental places like
Nice.
Blockbuster and that.
Excellent. I've missed nothing, as you were.
Let's see. When was I with the chat? No, it's no Time Prophet. Bronya man, I used to like Jeopardy. Wheel of Fortune is for idiots.
Yes, it is.
I quite like Vanna White.
Yeah. I mean, we used to have our own version of Wheel of Fortune, and yeah, it wasn't that great a show really, because the questions were very simple. The questions were simple.
So were the contestants.
The prizes were ridiculously meager. And it's me and my little yes, he did. Time Prophet. There was a British version of Wheel of Fortune with Chris Tarrant too. Okay, I I've never seen any episodes of Wheel of Fortune with Chris Tarrant as the host.
Huh.
I mean, the only quiz show I know Chris Tarrant for was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And, I can get guess I get my little Dalek instead. You're doing a good Dalek voice tonight, only choking. Hope you get better soon. I hate being sick. Yeah, thanks, Hakim. Try to do little coughs instead. Yeah, I already answered that one. I think has the Mavellan virus. You'd have to really know your stuff about Doctor Who to get that one.
I don't know classic Who stuff.
That's a little thing from classic Doctor Who, that the Mavellan virus.
I figured it had to be because I know all the reboot, including Jodie.
Yeah, well, that was something from classic Who, and along with the Mavellans, who are, quite frankly, the Mavellans were the most flamboyant and most ridiculous looking aliens in all of Doctor Who. They really were. And
So they were the French? I'm sorry.
Sacre
I'm sorry.
I mean, no, seriously, if you saw the Mavellans, you would just be like, what? It's like, what the fuck are we? What that? We're supposed to be? That's supposed to be threatening.
I had to. I'm sorry. Were they the French?
And I know you live with family. Is it going around the house? I think yes. I think this whole thing started with my dad, and then it moved on to I think it moved to my brother, and then it moved to me.
Okay.
And I usually stay up later on a Friday and Saturday, but in the week I'm forced to go to bed at 2:30 a.m. Right? Yeah, Blockbusters. Okay, cool. When was your stream part one? Right, right before this one, Pop Culture Curator. It was
about 4 hours ago. From now, about 4 hours.
About roughly 2 or 3 hours ago. Yeah.
That was 2:30 here when you stopped. 2:30. About 2:30 you stopped. I stopped and you stopped here. And it's still 6:30 now. So 4 hours. Yeah.
We've lost the captain.
We lost the captain. I just realized that too. Wow. What happened? Sorry, that's the only French I know. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
Did you know? Did you know Bob Holness, who hosted Blockbusters, was the first British James Bond on the radio? No, I didn't know that. And we had Blockbusters video rental here as well. Yeah, we did. Blockbusters sucked. They made all the money from late fees. I loathed them. Huh.
Yeah.
Were they really that bad?
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes. I remember it would cost almost as much for being 1 day late on a 3-day rental as this for the 3-day rental. Oh God, it was horrible. And it was like 10 a.m. They had to be there by the next. Oh,
damn.
Oh, it was horrible. Horrible. Deplorable as it were.
Really, good Lord. I mean the shop I told you about that me and my brother used to rent stuff from. I think the late fee for that was only like £2.
Okay.
let's see. I was never late. Look, you know, the captain says, check your backstage, doll.
That was earlier, yeah.
My problem is the worse the movie, the more I would forget it. Like the Trek movies with TNG. Yeah, the original TNG movies really weren't that good.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, if you ask me, the only really decent one was First Contact.
Mm.
And I'm saying decent, not necessarily good.
In my opinion, it was good.
Blockbusters went to DVDs later too. But yeah, yes, they were. Yes, they were very slowly adapting to DVDs. By the time they implemented them, I was buying them online.
Mm-hmm.
Van White has a huge head. What?
It's supposed to be Vanna White.
Who's Van White?
Vanna White.
Vanna
she was the
White.
one who turned the letters on Wheel of Fortune.
Oh right, the glamorous woman who would
Turn the letters, yeah.
Turn the letters on the board, yeah.
There was a Weird Al song, "Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White."
What?
Weird Al song, "Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White." Look it up.
And I found out how to copy DVDs. Only borrowed them once. Lol. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, same here. As long as it's not it's not. No, I don't think it. No, I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
Wait, Movellans were on. Yes, Time Prophet. They were androids. Right, Movellans were. Movellans were androids who were the enemy of the Daleks, but couldn't beat them because they were both fighting using computers. Well, yeah, the Daleks and the Movellans were at war with each other, but neither side could. But neither side could get a shot in on the other because they were both using computers to calculate the best moment of attack, the best moment of advantage. But the problem is that they were both doing the exact same thing. They were both trying to fight a logical battle, you know, and
Right.
because of that, they were both sides were locked in a complete stalemate. Which really, I think that's considering it's for the Daleks, that was a really stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of get that with the Movellans, but the Daleks, I thought they'd be cleverer than that.
You would think, but forced by rating.
I mean, as much as I love the Daleks, they are my favorite Doctor Who monster. Oh my god, Destiny of the Daleks is quite possibly the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst, Dalek stories ever written. It is crap. Because if you actually watch Destiny, you'll see what I mean. Not the story is utterly stupid. You can tell they had no budget at all for it, because it looked even shoddier and cheaper than usual. And a lot of the acting in it was just subpar as hell.
Who was the doctor?
Tom Baker.
Okay. I could ask one of my roomies about that
It's
because
such a.
that was his doctor.
I mean, it was such. I mean, it's such a shame too because welcome back, Captain.
Hello,
Thanks.
Captain.
And so it really is a shame because Destiny was such a bad story, but and that was like Tom Baker's own second of only 2 Dalek stories he did, and it's because one of the worst. He went from the greatest Doctor Who story of all time, which happened to be a Dalek story, Genesis of the Daleks, to Destiny, which is easily one of the worst. Let's see. If the illness is going around the house, open your windows. Is that a picture of Christopher Biggins from Rent-A-Ghost and the Rocky Horror Picture Show? What? Are you asking Dan that?
Captain.
Oh, the caps. Oh,
Is that a what?
oh,
I had my
Ja-
name mentioned. What's the question?
Janet from another planet. Hello, I didn't see you come in.
No, they were asking if the picture is Red Ghost from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Which one? Which picture?
Probably yours, not me.
No, I think he means your picture.
Oh,
No, I think you got that wrong. I think you're the one that's Christopher Biggins Rent-A-Ghost. Mine's not even close. Well, we can ask what he means, but yeah, I'm $5. He means you.
there. You can't question that anymore.
There you go. See, it was you. Yes, Dan says the Time Prophet. There you go, Dan. He was talking about you the whole time.
No, time.
Yes,
That was actually a picture of me. The real me, not an avatar.
I
A
like
real
the
me.
first. I like the first 10 Trek movies, even Next Generation. You liked them all, did you, Time Prophet? Look up box office numbers. TNG movies did not do well. I bet they didn't. The Daleks should be more clever because Daleks are ex-Khalids and are all still organic. Yes, that's true. It's true. The Daleks should have been clever in that war because the Mavellans they were fully machines. The Daleks are not. And hello again, Chad BK. And hello, Stephen Ransom.
Hello.
He said, I like Destiny.
Thanks for all the shout outs on Twitter.
I like Destiny of the Daleks. Doctor Who in the 70s never had a budget. Yeah, well, that becomes much more obvious later on in Tom Baker's era. But right, Tom Baker was the best Doctor. Agreed, he was 100%. But the Daleks are only as smart as the writers. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah. Cursed by bad writing.
Yeah, I mean the whole premise of Destiny was really stupid because again the Daleks were locked in this complete stalemate because neither side's battle computer can outthink the other because they were both thinking completely logically. So to find the solution, guess what? They returned to their abandoned homeworld of Skaro to find Davros to help them find a solution to win the war, to help them break the stalemate. Which again, I don't think they should have done that. I don't think they should have even bothered trying to find Davros in the first place. They could have easily figured something out themselves.
Yeah.
But they made the Daleks really stupid in that story. True, but I like this. Sorry. Maybe it's all the talking I'm doing. I don't. Oh, Dan, you look like Christopher Biggins, which ain't bad. He's a great comedy actor. So he was talking to you, Dan.
Yeah. I don't know who Christopher Biggins is, though.
Do they ever show the alien inside the Daleks? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We have seen. Yeah, they do show what the actual Dalek inside the machine looks like many times.
In the reboot, definitely.
And a few times in the classic series as well.
Okay.
In fact, in the very first time we see the Daleks, there's this moment where the Doctor and everyone they disable a Dalek, so one of them can pretend to be that Dalek, and so they can, in order for them to escape, and which means one of them has to get inside the machine,
right?
And to do that, well, they disable the Dalek, they open it up, and well, the Doctor and Ian, well, they get a bit of a shock when they look inside.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Trying Prophet. That's what I was thinking of.
So yeah, we don't properly fully see the actual Dalek creature, but what they do is they get this I think it's like a cloak that Susan had gotten from the Files. They use that cloak to get the Dalek creature out of the machine, and then they just dump it in the cell, and then Ian climbs inside, takes control of the machine, and then they get out. And then just as then once they've left, the camera cuts to a close up of the cloak, and we just see this little slimy tentacle claw thing push its way out from under the cloak as the Dalek creature is, well, basically the creature as it's dying.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time we ever got a glimpse of the actual Dalek creature inside the machine. And I mean, I think the other best example I can think of that happening was in Peter Davison's Dalek story, Resurrection of the Daleks,
mm-hmm.
where a Dalek gets sent to I think he was sent to capture the Doctor and bring him back to the Dalek mothership, and then what they do is they manage to shove the Dalek out
the airlock.
no. Not out of not out of a spaceship. They were in this abandoned warehouse on Earth
Okay.
in the middle of London. Well, basically, they managed to shove the Dalek out of like a third story door,
Okay.
and it falls into the down into the street and breaks apart, and explodes, and then after that they bring the pieces, the wreckage of the Dalek back into the warehouse, but what they don't know is the Dalek creature is still alive, and it actually starts crawling about and actually starts killing people. Yeah, the low budget in Doctor Who is why I couldn't watch it, especially in the low quality blurry videotape versions. Yeah, well, sure, Pop. Surely you know by now. Good storytelling beats cheap looking effects any day.
Yeah. Look at the original Twilight Zone with Rod Serling.
Exactly. Good example.
Excellent writing. Crappy effects. Excellent writing.
Yeah, budget was low, but the scripts and acting was top notch. Exactly, Time Prophet. Spot on.
Yep.
They show it in a Peter. Yeah, like I just explained, they show it in a Peter Davison story. Right, Fifth Doctor shoots a Dalek with a gun when they throw it on the floor. Yeah, that's right, he did. Basically, the Dalek creature leapt up on this soldier, and it was trying to kill him,
God.
basically was trying to poison him or strangle him or something, and then then they grab it off him, throw it on the floor, and then shoot it. I should try it again. I was able to enjoy Monty Python and other British shows. Well, very good. Is the name Dalek describing the alien or the robot exterior? Well, kind of both.
Yes.
Kind of both, yes. Really.
Yeah.
Kind of both sounds a bit vague. I found that.
Well, really, the actual Dalek is the creature inside, but the machine is so synonymous with the Daleks. You could just think, you could just say like, to just see the machine, and just it's like, yeah, that's a Dalek because it's so distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
answer vague and unconvincing.
When you say the word Dalek, it is kind of both, because it's referring to both the machine and the actual creature inside.
That's a weakness of the language, isn't it? That's bad.
I agreed. Dalek's story matters. I guess I thought it was a soap opera. What? Well, I don't know about back then, like in the classic era. I don't know if you could call that a soap opera exactly, but I'll say this much: modern Who feels like a soap opera. Daleks are living creatures in a carriage with weapons. Basically, yeah. Describe the Dalek alien. If you've seen modern Who, that's when you really get the best look what a Dalek actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it's basically always been an octopus and
Octopus. Yeah.
oh, oh, we've lost the captain
That's
again,
happened again. Yeah. That just happened. Yeah.
and
Hmm.
and he's back,
Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
and I think I've got someone new in the chat I've never seen before. Hello to Phonebox Chicken. Hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. I remember Sylvester McCoy being strangled by a Dalek when he appeared into a decapitated Dalek in the old Doctor Who. That and the concert of the Cleaners unnerved me as a child. Yeah, that did happen. There was this Dalek which had been disabled and had its had the top part the top part of the machine knocked off, and Sylvester McCoy looks inside, and then this claw-like thing reaches out and tries to strangle him. Okay, thanks. Looks a bit like an octopus, however, started off looking human originally. Yeah. Again, that's another thing because okay, thanks. Oh, he actually explains it here. Daleks used to be Carlers, which were humanoid. However, Davros changed the DNA to survive in the Dalek carriages. Yeah. That's how it. If you watch Genesis of the Daleks, you'll learn all about that. That the Daleks' ancestors were a humanoid race from the planet Skaro called Karleds, which is obviously it's the word acronym. No, it's a respelling of the word Dalek.
Okay.
And yeah, Davros, he created the Daleks from cells of his people, trying to produce like the final, because his race his people were slowly mutating. So, and he discovered the final form of that mutation would be the Dalek.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Time Prophet. That's right. Anagram. That's right.
New Who is a soap opera and is
shite.
And his shit. Yeah, I 100% agree. Especially, I mean, my God, just the first few episodes of Jodie's series alone, I was so bored watching those episodes. And it really felt like a soap opera. Especially. You see a proper Dalek interior in a Colin Baker story. You see a Dalek being built.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you do see something like that. You see like this. It was a Dalek casing made of glass.
Okay.
And are the Daleks harmless without the exterior?
Squishy.
No. Oh no. They are far from harmless.
They're squishy though, but yeah, they're far from harmless.
They're a lot more. Yes, they're a lot more vulnerable without the armor. without the shell, without the machine. But outside the machine, they're still very dangerous. They're very deadly. They can still kill you. But
Oh, yeah.
the only thing is they can't survive long outside the machine. Because they're basically they're cyborgs. They're cyborgs. That the machines aren't just battle tanks. That they're also life support for them.
Hmm.
But no, they can still give you a nasty sting and can strangle you. Yes, they can. And again, we saw that happen in Peter Davison's story, in where the Dalek creature leaps up and tries to strangle or bite this soldier to death.
What era was that?
And my name is a Streets of Rage reference, by the way. And hello. Streets of Rage reference. I'm sorry, but I don't really know what that is. Streets of Rage.
Is it a video game or a movie?
Dalek is an anagram of anagram. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Anagram of Khalid.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't think of that right word. I thanked him earlier for putting it up, but yeah, I couldn't think of the right word. Anagram.
Right, and hello to Son of a Red Shirt. Great to see you. The super cool peeps here tonight. Hola, kapla, and cheers. Hope everyone's doing great. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada. Oh, is it?
Yes, it is. We don't have ours for another for just over a month.
So Canada has Thanksgiving as well. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I just found out today there was Thanksgiving.
Colors are mutating because of the radiation, but it was a lie. He just said that to convert them into Daleks. Well, no. I don't think that was a lie exactly. I think that actually was happening. Davros just basically speeded up the process. That was it. It all scared me when I was about 7 or 8, as it should. That fear needs to be reintroduced when he leaves Squunchy Faces run. Yeah, that's another thing that's lacking, and it's not scary. It's just silly.
You didn't see Legends of the Sea Devils from Jodie Whittaker?
Son of a Red Shirt.
I have no. It's Doctor Who is finished. RTD is more woke now than Chibnall. RIP Doctor Who. Yeah. Sad but true. It's just. When I heard that Russell T Davies was coming back to do it again,
mm-hmm.
I actually, for the first time in a while, I was like, okay, I actually had a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
For Doctor Who, but then only literally weeks after that, Russell had to go and open his mouth. And I was like, and any hope I had for the show was, any hope I had left for the show was just obliterated. And
well, it's not going to be a Jodie, so.
And what he's decided to do with the show now, we've got a cringe-inducing black, gay, flamboyant so-and-so who's going to be the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when this guy was asked what's he gonna bring to the role as the Doctor, and he just went, I don't know, fabulousness. And I was like, oh fuck me, fuck this idiot. And then I heard just recently that Russell is actually gonna be, he's gonna be putting climate change stuff in the show, in his new version of the show.
Really?
I'm just like, that just like, fuck off.
Hmm.
And the whole thing with it, and yeah, that as well. Time Prophet. Thank you very much for reminding me of that. You think Chibnall's who was woke? RCD is trying to outdo him in every way there. Yeah, Doctor Who is well and truly dead.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know about the companion. No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, apparently there was some crap about this, about a so-called trans woman playing a character called of all things called Rose, and that's
kidding me.
And that's the bigger insult.
You're kidding me.
I mean,
Rose?
You must know Rose.
The Bad Wolf Rose? No.
I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's the same Rose.
It's not the same, but yeah. No.
I mean,
you don't disrespect Rose, no.
Don't disrespect Rose Tyler, no. And this is Russell T Davies, the guy who created Rose's character.
Right. The helm of New Who. Yeah.
This is the guy who brought Doctor Who back in the first place, and now he's going to absolutely trash it even more than Chibnall did.
Mm.
And Chibnall, he fucking nuked the show. There's no other word for it. He nuked it with the Timeless Child.
Well, there's a word we don't use that word in polite public. There is a word for it.
Where was I?
I'm not going to say this out loud, but I put it in private chat. The words that would not be used in polite public.
The glass Dalek sounds like a lost Doctor Who episode written by Tennessee Williams. Huh. Well, I never properly explained that. Yeah, in Colin Baker's only Dalek story, there was a glass Dalek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a glass thing in the shape of a Dalek, and it had like this what seemed to be a Dalek mutant inside it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this whole thing, this whole scene where there's this woman who was infiltrating the facility and looking for her father, and it turns out this creature inside this glass, the casing is her father, because apparently this person, he was sent there after he died or something like that, because it was like, because this facility, it was like a resting place for the dead. And this quite heavy hitting scene when he starts he's explaining he's slowly becoming a Dalek, and then he actually starts talking like a Dalek, like saying stuff like we are the supreme beings and things like that, and at the same time he's like he starts ranting like a Dalek would, and at the same time he's begging his daughter to kill him.
Oh, Time Prophet. Sorry, I had to jump ahead a little bit.
I mean,
Time
I
Prophet.
think to properly get it, you actually need to watch the story. You need to see that scene.
Okay. I don't really know old who's, so Time Prophet. Dogs are just Soylent Green. No, they're not. They're made from Kalids, not people. Soylent Green is made from people. Okay.
Oh, good lord. Yeah.
Hang on, do you mean Daleks the creatures or Daleks the robots on the outside? Because now we've got a word with two meanings, haven't we?
222 333. There.
Well, there's Dalek and Dalek, isn't there? Well, no, that's
there is.
different because 222
Or
is
there.
three different words with three different spellings, but they're phonetically identical. With
Just like
Dalek and
there
Dalek, with
Right.
Dalek and Dalek, they're the same word. 222 are three different words: TWO, TO, and TOO.
Well,
The Dalek and Dalek are the same word. See what I mean? When you say Dalek, do you mean the squishy creature on the inside or the hard green pepper pot on the outside? We need more words.
Well, technically, the machine, the actual machine, originally it wasn't called a Dalek. It was originally called a Mark III travel machine.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was originally called, or what it was originally when it was first built by Davros on. If you want, you'll hear that if you go and watch Genesis of the Daleks, you'll hear that. Like there's this scene where Tom Baker has been and his and this guy he was with at the time, Harry Sullivan, they're in this. They're being interrogated after they got captured by the Khalids, and then Davros comes along and introduces the first prototype Dalek to the rest of the elite, and Tom Baker says the Dalek comes into the machine comes in. Tom Baker says a Dalek, and Harry says a what? A Dalek, and very primitive but undeniably a Dalek, and then this old scientist guy says, "You are mistaken. It is a Mark III travel machine." Because none of the people there knew it as a Dalek yet.
Right.
So if you want to separate the machine from the actual creature, that you could call the machine was called the Mark III travel machine.
Well, of course I want to be separated. When I'm driving my Rolls Royce, don't want people calling me Mr. Rolls Royce. That'd be stupid, wouldn't it, Dalek? I am not my car.
It's crazy. And what do you mean the Daleks created the radiation in the first place?
My point wasn't answered. Hello?
Sorry, Captain.
Hello, I'm right here. I'm trying to be a guest on your show. What do you think of what I just said? Trying to make a valid point in a witty manner, like a good guest, but you seem to be ignoring it. Shall I go?
I'm not ignoring you.
Well, you are. You totally ignored what I said. You still haven't responded to it. Just trying to contribute to the show. That's all.
Yeah.
I feel
Well, no, I get
ignored.
no, I get what you mean. You don't want
Yeah,
to
I'm
be.
not a Rolls Royce, am I?
No, you're not.
I'm not called. I'm not called Captain Rolls Royce. Hello, welcome to Captain Rolls Royce. Because I'm not my car. So
No.
right. So it'd be ridiculous if humans were called Rolls Royces, wouldn't it? If we use the term car to describe both cars and humans, that'd be a bit stupid, wouldn't it? And yet that's what we do with Daleks.
The radiation was right. The radiation was caused by the war between. No, it wasn't. Time Prophet, you got that
He's doing
wrong.
it again. It's like he's not here. I've just said something and he's not even gone, wait a minute, Captain. He's just completely ignored what I've said as if I'm not here.
Wait. Time. Sorry, Captain.
And I'm not going to get into anything the Time Prophet says. He's blocked me on Twitter. Why should I listen to him?
Time Prophet, you're wrong. The Khalids weren't at war with themselves. They were at war with the
Everything
Thals.
all the time. He wouldn't have facts if it bit him on the arse.
Sorry, not my place to jump in.
What's my place? Where was I? It was I know the time of it. If I was an actor, I'd have loved to have been Doctor Who. I'd have played him as a combination Bob Morse and Malcolm Tucker. Oh, that would have been hilarious. You mean Capaldi, lol. Yeah, that's right, because Capaldi was Malcolm Tucker in the thick of it.
He was also in Doctor Who before he became the Doctor.
That's right, he was. Yeah.
In Volcano Day.
In Fires of Pompeii.
Yep. I posted that on my Facebook a while ago. Back in August. Happy Volcano Day.
In one episode, they actually make a bit of a meta joke towards the fact that he was Malcolm Tucker, because I think he like he's trying to infiltrate this base. I think it's where all the Cybermen were, and he shows the psychic paper to someone, and the guy says, "What's with all the swearing?" Man, now he wants to make the show about. Yeah, I already explained that. I'm interested in a man with him in the TARDIS too. Yeah, RTD is gay. What did people expect? Yeah, I know. RTD held back the first time, but now the woke is strong in this one. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted the perfect representation of a gay character, you already had one. You had Captain Jack.
The original Captain Jack, long before Captain Jack Sparrow. Yeah.
Well, no. Captain Jack Sparrow came first because,
really?
because Doctor Who came back in 2005. The first Pirates movie came out in 2003. So the world met.
I saw that late then. Yeah, I saw the original Captain.
Yeah,
I saw the original Pirates late.
The world met Captain Jack Sparrow before it met Captain Jack Harkness. Did you ever like? That's another topic. Did you like the Pirates movies?
At World's End is the last one I saw. Was there one after that?
There were two more after that.
Okay.
Yeah, but honestly,
that was the last one I saw.
There were two more after that, but honestly, the two films after that really weren't that good.
Okay.
Because the best, I think for me the best one is of the three. The best film is easily Curse of the Black. The first one, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Oh yeah.
But after that they very steadily got worse. And then we arrived at the last one, which was called Salazar's Revenge, or
I never saw that one.
Dead Men Tell No Tales, or something like that. Whichever side of the Atlantic you lived on.
I think it's Dead Men Tell No Tales over here. Yeah.
Yeah, and over here it was called Salazar's Revenge.
Okay.
I never understood that whole renaming of films for outside the States thing. I mean, like,
yeah. Why call
why do they do
Sorcerer's
that?
Stone over there? I mean, Sorcerer's Stone over here and Philosopher's Stone over there for Harry Potter.
Here it's called the first Harry Potter story. It's called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but in the
Right.
States it was called Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah. Why? I never understood that.
And another example is the first Avengers movie. It was over there in the States. It was just called The Avengers, but over here it was called Avengers Assemble.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. On Disney Plus, they have the Avengers Assembled.
I suppose really, I can see why they did it over here. Did that with that film because it would be to avoid confusion, because over here there's an old, I think there's like an old detective show from this.
Oh, the Avengers! Yes,
called The Avengers. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. I know of it. I never watched it, but I know of it. Yeah, I know of it, but I never watched it.
Streets of Rage was a series of video games, mainly from the Mega Drive Genesis console, and was a favorite of mine in the early 90s. Gotcha, Philbox Chicken. A transwomanism. Ugh. Yes. Yeah, despite what the so-called experts claim, that's true.
Yeah.
Mate, I never had a Mega Drive, so I didn't come across it. I had an Amiga computer at the time. That's yeah. I mean, I never owned any of the really early consoles. Like, I never owned the original Nintendo or the Sega or the Sega Genesis or anything like that.
I go back all the way to the 2600 Atari, so I'm old. Remember that? And the 52 and the 78, and then the Atari computer. I had a VIC-20, which predated the Commodore 64. And that has Commodore 64, 128, and I got the NES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES. I didn't do any of the Segas, and then I hooked onto PlayStations after that.
My first, well, for me, the first proper games console I owned was actually the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, before that I had played on the original PlayStation, but sadly I never owned one. The only time before then, the only times I'd played on a games console was whenever I got the lucky chance to, whenever we were visiting someone who had one.
Mm-hmm.
But then we got the then like early 2000s, I got the PlayStation 2 for Christmas, and sadly, it wasn't just my console. I had to share it with my brother, and that was a pain.
That's what it was with the original Nintendo and the Super Nintendo we had. Oh, excuse me. Back then, yeah. I shared it with my brother too.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not so bad now because I've got I've got a PS4 and an Xbox sold to myself. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got rid of that PS2 ages ago because it did. Well, one, it didn't work properly anymore. It didn't read. It couldn't read the discs anymore.
Ah,
Yeah.
I still remember when I bought my first PlayStation, PS1. I bought it so I could play Final Fantasy VII.
To be to be fair, he hasn't got a choice. It's the new BBC agenda. Look at the World Dracula they did. Yeah, I know. Time Prophet. I know. I can't stand the BBC these days. I just wish I could get it through to my family, not to watch them anymore. But I'm the only one in this house who gets it. I'm the only one who can see through that crap. And I specifically mean Peter Capaldi's earlier role with that vicious wit and turn of phrase, but without the swearing. Huh. And I never saw Capaldi in the thick of it, but saw outtakes. Daleks are just Soylent Green.
That's why I commented on earlier. Yeah.
Colin Baker's story is Revelation of the Daleks. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Revelation of the Daleks. It is.
Yeah, I think you said Genesis earlier.
No. Well. Genesis was Tom Baker, not Colin.
Okay.
And which I thought anyone who wants to watch anything from classic Doctor Who, I wholeheartedly recommend Genesis of the Daleks. It is not just the greatest Dalek story of all time; it is the greatest Doctor Who story of all time.
Oh, and anybody watching this in the replay from the States, Plex, Plex online is a free TV service. They have old Who on the channel. They play nothing but Doctor Who 24 hours a day.
Really?
Yep.
What was it
Plex,
called?
Plex.
Plex. There's also a thing called Pluto TV, which
Yep.
if you live in the States, that has a channel which shows classic Who as well.
Okay.
I mean, look. I mean, actually, I use a VPN, so I can just switch that to the States, load up Pluto TV, and I can watch that. I can watch classic Who there for free.
That's how I get my Star. I see I'm outside of London on my Disney. That's how I watch Star.
Oh yeah. Oh, you watch.
Yeah, that's how I watch Star.
You watch Star on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Yeah, that's readily available if you live here.
Right.
But the thing is, yeah. But there are certain, but even then there are still a few things which aren't available here, which are only available like the US Disney Plus or in other countries. So it's great. So if you have if you use a VPN with Disney Plus, it's great because you can unlock all kinds of stuff.
That's the copy pasted link to Plex, the classic Who episodes, in the private chat.
I mean, surprise. I mean, everyone's I mean, I'll tell you this: everyone's actually kicking up a store because they're bringing like that new Bleach series to Disney Plus, or at least outside the states. They are in the states. I think they're bringing it to Hulu.
Yeah, the Hulu over here. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, so get this: I was actually, if you live in Hong Kong,
Hmm.
you actually do already get anime on Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah, not much, but a small selection of anime.
I'm gonna have to mess with my VPN later.
I mean, one of the animes you can watch there, which I thoroughly recommend, is Spy Family.
Okay, Spy Family. I'm gonna have to use my VPN later.
Like,
It's worth $14 a month.
Daleks are made for people too. In some cases, yes, they are. Sometimes that has been the case, yeah. You saw a bit of it adapted about it in that episode where they end up inside the Dalek in his first few episodes, but it seems the higher ups thought that was too rude. What?
Hmm?
Wait, there is no robot. The creature controls the character. Yes. Yeah. The machine. The Dalek machine has no mind of its own. It's just the creature inside controlling it.
Right.
The proper word is cyborg. That's what Daleks are. They're cyborgs. Mate, the Dalek is a squishy creature on the inside. Yep. Harry Sullivan was also a doctor, but a medical. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was. He worked for UNIT as a medical doctor. He was. Bi equals, but yeah. But Davros. This one's from you, Dan. Davros was a plumber who likes scrambled eggs. A Dalek was as both a whisk and a plunger. Changed my mind.
I had to for comedy's sake. What's that gonna be there?
It's handy having a plunger, which is why you never get toilet on Skaro.
True.
I mean, a Dalek doesn't have to have doesn't have to have the sucker attachment. It can have what the proper word is. That's its manipulator arm, and it can have other attachments. It can have claws. It can have one time there was one which had a blowtorch, there's some very special. There's sometimes the very special Daleks which even have a second weapon is in place of the arm.
I had to throw those in. I'm sorry. I had to.
The radiation was caused by the war between the two factions of the cards. No, and again, Time Prophet. I just need to point this out. No, the Khalids weren't at war with themselves. The Khalids were at war with another race of humanoids called the Thals. That's who they were at war with. And the war had dragged on for so long that basically the atmosphere of the planet was completely irradiated, and that's what was causing the mutations on both sides. So technically, yes, you could say that the Khalids did cause the radiation because from the weapons they use, the more advanced weapons that they use early in the war, and over the years, the planet became more devastated and more irradiated, and so on and so forth.
Right.
Which then became the Daleks, Right. Colin Baker was also in Doctor Who before he became the Doctor. Yes, he was, because actually in Colin Baker was actually in Doctor Who, in Peter Davison's era, and he was also playing a Time Lord. He was playing a Chancery Guard, and once Peter Davison got recalled back to Gallifrey, the planet of the Time Lords, and he was trying to, at some point he got out of the TARDIS. He was running around the capital city, and then Colin Baker guard character comes along, and he actually shoots Peter Davison.
But Peter Capaldi had to be saved on Volcano Day, so that he come back as a doctor later on.
Yeah, well, yeah. Colin Baker shot his predecessor before he actually became the Doctor.
Right.
But Anthony Ainley also was in Doctor Who before he became the Master. He was?
Really?
I didn't know that. Who did? I mean, I remember Anthony Ainley's Master, but oh yeah, he was. He was Niss's father. Yeah, that's right. That's who he played before he became, because the Master actually took over his body, and then from then on, Anthony Ainley was the Master. Was the Master. But Captain Jack wasn't gay; he was pansexual. But whatever. Whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. The simple fact is, he was the poster boy for that stuff.
Yeah.
Because basically he would bonk anything, Captain Jack.
Pulse optional.
They have sex with a pan.
Is that how you become? Is that how you get a pad to exist?
In other words, he went with anything, even pants. Yes, I just looked like I just said.
Yeah, that's what Captain said too. Yeah.
Yeah. Not seen any Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The first two pirate movies were okay, but I got bored with it. Yeah, I know what you mean. The first one's great. The second one's okay. The third one is really long and a bit dull in places.
Yeah, that was World's End, right?
That was at World's End. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I stopped. I drew the line.
I just realized this tune's been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And oh wow! Look who's here. We've got a surprise. This is a great surprise. Well,
Just as we're getting to my chat, typical. I've been waiting half an hour to get some attention. Can we just keep the waiting? Can you read the next chat, Dalek? Because I'm getting ignored everywhere. Ignored on the panel, ignored on the chat. It's like I'm not here, like I don't matter. Captain Infinity in the chat says...
So every time someone says Dalek, I'm going to assume they're referring to the squishy creature on the inside. Well, technically, yes.
What do you mean, technically? In every sense of the word, the things on the outside are not Daleks. I've been lied to all my life.
You could argue that both the creature inside and the machine are one and the same.
But they're not. A car is not the driver. I am not a Rolls-Royce Dalek, and I'm certainly not a Ford Cortina. Maybe you think Ford Prefect. Maybe that's now made the joke in The Hitchhiker's Guide even funnier. He literally thought his name was Ford Prefect, but it's a car. He thought cars were the dominant life forms. You can see why. He just got back from Skaro, hasn't he? From now on, I'm going to call BK Dan Ford Cortina.
I've never stuck my hand out in front of an uncommon car though.
I'm going to call
Well-
Time Profit Bus Pass. I'm going to call Son of
anyway.
Richard 98 Oldsmobile. Apparently, we are all cars now. I
I've
use
actually,
car and human synonymously. They're synonymous.
I have another guest to introduce.
Is it a Ford Escort?
No, it's
it
Raymond
Vauxhall
Feliciano
Cavalier?
from King Dolphin TV. Hello, Raymond.
Hey guys, how you doing?
It's a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Actually, Captain Cockney, I think you're more like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Well, I do like to bang bang, that's for sure.
Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. How you doing, Dalek?
I've been better, Raymond. I've been actually been quite. I've been a bit sick. I've been a bit sick all week.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping.
What make of car was Chitty Chitty Bang? I mean, it was written by the same person that wrote James Bond, so
Yeah, it
it's
was,
not really bad going, is it? I bet there's some backseat action going on in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Probably.
You expect me to
hoping
talk?
you
No,
feel better.
Mr. Bond, I expect you to clean up the mess.
Oh, that's horrible.
Right, what was okay? That's it. All right. So, how have you been, Raymond?
Not bad. Today we had a holiday, Columbus Day, so I have the day off. I'm taking the day off tomorrow just because. And just chilling out for the weekend.
Okay.
It is. Just hit me. It's half past midnight, almost half past midnight here. So I suppose technically this has gone from an evening. This has gone from an evening chill and chat to a late night chill and chat.
Yeah. Well, you
So,
are.
Dolphin, how's your third book going? Did you amalgamate books 3 and 4, or what?
Well, yeah, actually I did. There wasn't enough in 4, and then I actually, as I was looking at the whole thing for book 3, what I wrote in 4 was fit pretty well with the other portions. So I put the brakes on, did a complete refresh, and right now it's with my
Well, you got flesh. Someone's got flesh on the brain, folks.
yeah. So right now it's with my editor.
Refresh. I'll have another one. She was lovely.
Yeah, more like plankton, but yeah, it's with my editor. So there is light on the end of the tunnel.
Plankton. Excellent. Yeah, once you got 3, you got yourself a trilogy. Most
Yes,
impressive.
I do. As soon as it can get edited, and I've already got a cover for it. So I'm hoping by the beginning. Wow, sorry about that. Hoping by the beginning of the year I'll be able to release it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So things are going well for you, Raymond.
Yep.
That's
Channel's going good. I'm actually this weekend I'll be doing a signing at a conference that I'm going to near Pittsburgh, and actually going to run into Cobalt and Pudgy.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Fantastic.
Yep, we're going to meet up just before the signing event. Probably going to have dinner. I'll probably have them stay for a bit for the signing event. I've got a new promo video that Fet for Hire's worked on. that I'll put on Sunday, but I'm going to have it at the signing event so people can see King Dolphin TV and hopefully come on and join. So it's going good.
Great.
It's going good.
Cool beans.
And I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, well,
It wasn't an hour ago.
not 100%, but I'm definitely getting there, I think.
Okay. And Captain Finity, how are you?
I'm excellent. I'm living finally a lifetime ambition because I'm getting my comic book drawn.
Cool. Cool.
And how's okay, and
You didn't even ask me what it was. You're not even pretending to be interested. It's called Captain Infinity. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
So,
There we go.
and how's
And I've never met
how's that coming along, Captain? The comic.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I found that I've got the best artist, literally the best artist working in comics today. Dillard Draws. He's amazing.
Oh, Dillard Draws? Cool. I've
He's
seen
got-
his
Yeah.
stuff. I've had him on the channel. He's a great guy.
I mean, what I've
incredible.
seen of the comic so far, yeah, you've got some proper talent on behind you there with him.
Yep. I learned from George Lucas. Surround yourself with geniuses. You can't go wrong. They'll never realise I've got nothing. Ha!
And I don't
No, it's
believe
brilliant. It's got sex, violence, bad language, philosophy. What more could you want?
Nice. Hello, BK Dan. I don't think we've met.
Not in person, no. We've talked and chatted a couple times about a year or so ago,
Okay.
but we haven't been on the same panel together now.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
So since you're here, since you're here, Raymond, how's Sandra?
Sandra's fine. She goes
Good.
back. We both have the day off today, and so she goes back to work tomorrow.
And by the
Yeah.
way, must be a little more PC. Indigenous Peoples Day,
Yep. Oh,
because F Columbus.
ah.
Actually, I must say, I'm against all this revisionism and getting rid of statues, but I'll make an exception for that.
I
Swiss
agree
Columbus
with you,
I've hated him for decades. Most overrated moron in the history of the world. There are
Well-
literally more flat earthers today than there were in 1492. Oh,
There-
yeah, Columbus knew the earth was round. Yeah, so did literally everyone else on the planet. I've never known one moron to get so many accolades. Of course, he doesn't deserve a day. He's
Well,
an idiot that knew nothing.
I would tend to agree with you.
Literally everyone knew the world was round.
I don't know about everyone, but definitely a lot of people, like most.
Well, the Greeks figured it out 2,500 years ago. And
yeah.
Jill will tell
Oh, yeah.
you. You're not arguing with
In
Jill,
ancient
are you?
Greece, they figured it out a
Columbus
long
knew
time.
nothing. He made two mistakes that cancelled out. He thought the Earth was two-thirds the size it is, and he thought America didn't exist. And those two mistakes cancelled out. To his dying day, he thought he was in the Indies. He never even got to America. He only got to the outlying islands. So he never got to America anyway.
Yeah, actually, it was the Vikings that got to America first.
Well,
But he never got there at
from
all.
Europe.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't get there second, third, fourth, or fifth. He never got there. Columbus never reached America. He reached an island
Right.
east of America.
The
Never
Bahamas.
actually reached America.
Yeah.
So
That's the
he didn't
closest he
reach
got
it
was the
third,
Bahamas.
fifth.
Yeah.
I got to
His-
America before Columbus did. You know why? Because I've actually been to America. Unlike Columbus, he never went there at all. What a moron.
Oh, I know. I'm not going to dispute that.
No.
Well, you can't. It's a fact.
My mother taught me a long time ago, never deny the blatantly obvious.
Exactly. and yet here we go with Columbus Day.
National, it's
Celebrating a
Indigenous
moron.
Peoples Day.
We might as well call it Moron Day. Happy Moron Day, everyone. Happy Fuckwit Day. Here's to getting it
Fuckwit
wrong.
Day. I'm going to
Yeah,
start that
happy
one. Fuckwit Day.
I use Columbus and Fuckwit
Yeah.
synonymously. They're synonymous.
So, how do you really feel, Captain Finity?
I just like facts and truth. Let's face it, if it wasn't for the English, there wouldn't be in America. I mean, what language are we speaking now? English. You're welcome, everyone. Now, give us our tea back out the harbour.
We threw it in the harbor with the tea.
That's brilliant, though, isn't it? Hey, tell us how you really feel, Captain. See, the underlying joke there is the captain's quite passionate about many things. You know why? It's good to feel alive, folks. Some people, they had all the passion knocked out of them. They're just going through their life like zombies, waiting to die, aren't they? Oh, imagine that. That's not for me. I like to be alive. I like to have passionate debates. I like to make sweet love to a woman in the morning, have a fist fight at night. Know what I mean, darling?
Yeah, and
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
and also,
I like to have a cup of tea in the morning,
no,
a
I
cup
do
of
not.
tea at night.
I do not.
Easy, buddy. Easy, Tiger.
I do not neglect the chat. Thank you.
You do. You're the
I was
worst.
just-
No, he does. He's not as bad as others. No, he's slow but consistent, folks. Neglect means ignoring it completely. I know several channels that do that, namely all of them. Now, Dalek and I have both been accused of that.
Hey.
There's a difference between taking our sweet time getting to it and not getting to it at all. Dalek's a bit slow, not like that, you weirdos, but he's thorough. He's thorough. Right, Dal?
Well, I try to be.
How you doing, Greg?
Do or do not.
Pretty-
That is
pretty
not try.
consistent. Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Yeah. Only do, there is no try. Yeah.
Oy vey.
I mean, Time Prophet, you're lucky you reached any years at all. The amount of nonsense you come out with. No wonder you blocked me. I keep calling you out on your bullshit.
Well,
The
listen,
Vikings were first. Fight me.
I wasn't
For the
going
Europeans.
I stopped going for the chat because, well, I was
Well,
trying.
you could argue the Indians were first.
Because I was letting
Asians.
I was letting you all
No,
of you fine
Indian.
gentlemen talk.
Asian means
They-
someone from Israel.
No, that's from the Asians, as in from
Yeah,
Asia
Israel
to
is
America.
in Asia. So if you're making me a
Well-
falafel, I'm going, Asian food. Well, Israel is literally in Asia. What's your problem?
Is it?
No.
Check your dictionary.
It's
Yes,
in
Israel is in Asia. So's Turkey. So's Iran. So's Iraq. When people say Asian, I don't think they
I'm
know what
not
they're
sure
talking
about Turkey. I think Turkey's like
Well, it is.
split.
Well, then you're wrong. I'll bet you $1 million right now that I'm right and you're wrong.
I think.
Turkey's in Asia.
I'm not going to go for definite.
Yeah,
But I think
I'm not,
Turkey is
I'm
in
not
both.
saying things.
Europe
unless
and
I'm-
Asia.
Well, it's in
So,
Asia. It's in both.
Things, I'm glad
Russia's
things
in
are
both.
going
Some
well for
places
you.
are in both.
So, what was that, Raymond?
I said, I'm glad things are going well with you.
Yeah, they're getting better, Raymond.
Good. Yeah. I'm getting ready for my birthday stream end of the month. God, October takes forever.
Yeah, that's right. It's your birthday soon.
Not soon enough. It's toward the end of the month.
Toward the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's is the end of the month too.
Mine's-
October 27th.
Our birthday. That's funny that our birthdays are both in October. Mine's right at the beginning. Yours is at the end.
Yep. 28th.
Yeah, my younger brother, Yohan is 27th.
Hmm.
He was
Gotta say,
born in Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I live up here in Connecticut. Well, he was born down there in Roswell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Skogel. Skogely. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is Asia. Okay.
Scoogly.
Skogely. Okay.
Okay. I've got
Actually, it's one canal from being in Africa.
there is at least two new people in the chat here. I mean, obviously there's you, Raymond, you're up here. Hello to Skogil, Jotun. Sorry I took so long getting to you. That would like say that the Borg bodies aren't Borg because they're machine parts.
Well, no, that's different because Borg is short for cyborg. A cyborg, by definition, is the sum of its parts. And so, if a Dalek, by definition, was the sum of its parts, the squishy organic being and the shell outside, that would make sense. And I always thought, because I always knew inside every Dalek there was a squishy being trying to get out. And like Borg, I thought exactly, Scoogly, like Borg, I thought Dalek meant the entire thing, the biology and the mechanics, but apparently it doesn't, and that's my problem. Yes, a Borg means the human components and the electronic components. That is what makes a Borg, a cyborg.
Well,
It's a
that's
mixture of two
true.
things. Right.
No, a Dalek is a cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just said it's two things. That's not the same as one thing that's made of two things. Yeah, I'm really. I need to. Can we get someone who actually knows what they're talking about with Doctor Who on the show, please?
The Dalek itself is the pilot.
Well, that's the third option. I've just been told three different things. Now.
He's the pilot inside of it.
If I was
The
a
squishy
policeman,
pilot.
you fucking Nick now. You just
The
told
squishy
me
pilot.
three different
And the
things.
carriage is different. If it's different thing, a non-living thing. The carriage itself is a non-living thing.
Right,
He's
you're
the
saying
pilot.
that Dalek said, right, well, you fuckers need to get your story straight, because otherwise I can't respect you as a channel.
Unfortunately, when it comes to that aspect of the Daleks, Doctor Who really does contradict itself.
Oh, we've got a self-contradiction. Oh, snap. I knew it. They don't know their own canon, folks. That's why the captain's here. I'll tell you what, writers, if you don't know your own canon, I'm going to be on you. I'll tell you what, that Dolphin Wars, that better be self-consistent. See, I suspend disbelief because I'm generous. You can have dolphins flying, swimming, laser guns, opposable thumbs, threesomes, I don't care. But you better be self-consistent, Raymond, or I'm going to be on you like...
You bet. You have no problems with me.
Thank you, because I like that Star Trek and Doctor Who. Those fucking Muppets haven't got a clue what they're doing. So arrogant.
There
Making
may be
contradicting you,
There may
Ken.
be-
What timeless child.
What have I started now?
That's
I
usually
know,
what
so why
happens,
does it
Dalek.
Pay
That's usually
attention
what
to
happens.
the IP.
Okay, there's a people. Okay, people
I'm
have
not a fan
been.
of Harry Potter, but I saw the Dalek panel on Potato Rev, and they don't know their mudbloods from their wizards from their muggles. They've got a clue. They're all contradicting each other. It's hilarious.
And hello to. I forgot to say hello, Theodore Kingston Bixby.
Theodore!
Hello, Theodore.
Hello.
I didn't say hello to
Where's
you.
Theodore's here.
Dalek is not a sub. Yes, it is. I mean, depending on what parts of Doctor Who you listen to, because there was one episode that explicitly explains that a Dalek and that a Dalek is so well completely integrated with the machine, so it is a cyborg.
So it's like so everything you told me beforehand was a lie. Why'd you lie to me, Dalek? I believed you.
Who said I was lying?
I believe you're lying because you've told me two different things. Look, I'll get the audio evidence like I did with Scotty if you're going to deny what you said. Do you want to go there?
Canon is in the eye of the initial beholder.
No, beauty's in the eye of the beer holder.
Oh,
Can someone get me Tom Baker on the phone, or
Please
someone
don't.
that knows about Doctor Who? I tell you, I'm going to have a Doctor Who special called "What Is a Dalek?" Not featuring Dalek. We need someone that actually knows.
Don't do that. Don't do that. All hail Dalek.
Please, Captain, don't do that.
What? Don't question things. I want to know. I'm coming as the Virgin. I know
No,
nothing
I'm not saying.
about Doctor
No, I'm
Who.
not. I'm not saying don't. No, I'm not saying don't question. I'm saying don't be pessy.
Oh, ad hominem. I'm not petty. I'm a policeman. I like to know the truth about my fiction. I like words to mean things. So I need to know the difference between a squishy creature, the car that it's driving, and the combination of the two. I mean, maybe when I'm in a car, I'm a car Borg. Carborg. How about that? I'm a carborg. I'm driving my car. I am the car. I'm like Kit, but better looking.
So you did your Hasselhoff?
Get your Hasselhoff. I'm looking for freedom. I've been to Germany.
I mean, as,
Don't respect, don't
suppose-
disrespect the Hoff.
I mean, I suppose if you want if you want an example of proper cyborgs in Doctor Who, then look at this. Just look at the Cybermen.
Cybermen.
They
Right
really
there
are.
in the
Now
title.
those
Oh, yeah.
now those are cyborgs. The Cybermen.
If you get them with linked in with the Borgs, you'll get Cybermen Borgs, but then it's sexist. What about cyber women? What about cyber transitioners? Oh, I bet Jim Balls is going to have something to say about that. Cybermen sounds a bit binary to me.
At least that's one thing he didn't change.
I bet that's J.K. Rowling's favourite Doctor Who villain, the Cybermen. Where are the cyber people, the cyber transitioners? Cyber rights now. I'm a non-binary cyber person.
The whole plot. Like no, never mind. I'm not going to go into it.
You're going to start about sex with robots, weren't you? Have you seen Star Wars Solo? Have you seen what Disney have done?
I was going to say yes. The Cybermen basically are the Borg, or at least the Borg are basically the Cybermen, since the Cybermen came first.
Cyborg. Clues in the name, folks. Cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not certain about this, but I think the Borg are basically inspired by the Cybermen.
I saw in an old RPG from around 82 or 83. The precursor to the Borg, to the Borg from Star Trek. Described almost perfectly.
Right.
I like what Theodore says.
Borg with head handles.
Good one.
There you are, missing the chat. You're all right.
Lying involves intent and a deliberate attempt to deceive. It is different to getting things wrong. Yes, I didn't lie.
I'd be a virgin, but you blocked a virgin because you can't even handle a virgin.
I didn't lie, Captain. I never lied. I just made a mistake.
Hang on, oi! I'm having a go at Time Prophet. Well, you have told me two different things. I'll bring you the audio evidence. Time Prophet, you blocked a virgin because you can't handle a virgin knowing more than you. That's right. I'm your worst enemy. I'm a virgin with an inquiring mind. Someone just because you proved them wrong several times.
Well, yeah, they were a ripoff. Cybermen were first.
That's
yeah.
Yeah, Time Prophet is right, and that's what I said. Yeah, the Cybermen came. The Cybermen were first. They came along long before the Borg did.
Yeah,
because the Cybermen. We first met the Cybermen in 1966, I think. Yeah, and we didn't meet the Borg until I think like 1989.
well, before that.
Yeah.
It was
85, I think.
It was season 2 of TNG where we were introduced to the Borg.
94 or 95, yeah.
It was 1980 something.
Yeah.
It was 95, I think it was.
Mid 80s.
Yeah.
No, it was 90s because it was when I was in high school. I'm sort of showing my age here. Sorry, dating myself here.
No.
Well, let's see. Star Trek came out in the mid 80s. Next Generation. Hold on.
We're talking about the Next Generation. I think Next Generation started in 1984. I think.
Thank you, Scully. Scully just said 88 was season 2.
88.
Okay. Thank you, Skokoli. I gotta imagine you're hot on it. You're hot on the Google on that one. TNG started in 87.
89.
Borg in 89. And
Yeah.
Theodore too.
89.
Yep.
So
Thank you, Dolphin.
So it was
Thank-
Yoo-hoo.
okay. So I was right with my first guess.
I thought it was a little bit later than that. At any rate, I was
that's
still in
a-
high school. I just started high school in 89.
Best of
They get-
both worlds
but
came
they-
in June 90.
We sort of met the Borg before then, though.
No, Raymond. We first met the Borg in Q Who. No,
Yeah, right.
No, it wasn't Q Who. It was it Q Who? It was
Yeah, Q-Who
it was a-
was the first one in 89.
yeah, Q Who. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next part was the two-parter Best of
And
Both
then-
Worlds.
And then there was the whole build up to, and then we met them again at the end of season 3 in Best of Both Worlds. Yeah.
Oh, Wiki. Thank you, Theodore.
And we have just hit 2 hours with this stream.
All right.
Okay, which one of you has a rough? I heard a rough shake his head. Who's got a dog in the background?
Yeah, that's my dog.
Okay, I just heard a rough shake his head.
It's Snoopy.
Okay.
Snoopy, that's your dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, Snoopy.
The official dog of King Dolphin
Yep.
TV.
Yep.
Well, Dalek, it's been fun. I'm gonna head on out. I got a few things to do before I hit the sack. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's at this point, I might go for at least maybe another hour.
Okay.
Yep. But it was great having you on, Raymond. Thank you very much for coming in.
Glad to be here.
I hope to see you here again soon, or I'll be on your channel again soon.
Yeah, we're having the next one. I'm going to have an interview tomorrow with Anti-Derivative Jill.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, that'll be Wednesday. And then the normal Saturday show will be on Sunday this weekend because I'll be out of town.
Right. So, Time Prophet says, "Bye, King Porpoise."
Take care, King. Take care, Time Prophet. You take care.
So long. Thanks for all the fish.
Yep.
Dolphin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you
for all
very
the
much.
Nice to finally meet you.
Thank you very much, King Dolphin TV, aka Raymond Feliciano.
You take care,
Great
Dolphin
having you.
451. Take care, Captain Finity. Take care, BK Dan, and take care
Yep.
to the rest of the chat.
Bye, Raymond.
Take care.
And then
Well,
number
that-
3.
And then number 3.
YouTube cliche.
Yeah.
What is it? Yay, Ray! Should I?
Get Red Shirt up
Many
here.
people have
Get some
been.
entertainment.
We need. Oh yeah, we need to get. We need a fourth guest up here. Another guest up here. Son of a Red Shirt, would you like to join us on the panel? I mean, because as always, the link is at the top of the chat.
It's pinned. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, it's pinned. You pinned it right before I hopped on.
Yes, I did pin it as I
Yep.
always do, and or would it be easier if I DM'd you an invite, Son of a Red Shirt? If you're able to join us, that is. Right, get what, please? Who's Proops?
Spotty R37 is discount Greg Proops. Ha 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 ha.
Theodore's got his caps on too. Yeah.
I mean, the Borg would copy the tennis player Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn. Yeah.
Look, I started in 1987. Yes, that was my mistake.
Well,
I
it's a
thought it
good
was
job the
later than
Borg didn't copy Boris Becker, or otherwise they'd be getting a waitress pregnant in the back of the restaurant, wouldn't they?
I know someone who did that.
Yeah, Boris Becker. That's
No,
the joke.
a friend of mine too.
No, I know, but I was making a topical joke for Dalek's channel to increase subscribers, but don't worry about what I'm trying to do. That's what he did. He got her pregnant. At least wear a condom. Tell you what, top tip, guys, if you're gonna fuck a waitress in the middle of her shift, at least make sure you're wearing a condom.
Was she at least on her lunch break?
I'd hope so, wouldn't I? Wouldn't you? I'd
Yeah.
give her a good tip.
Man, I think I'm a minute behind you guys, but yeah, I'd be happy to come up. Well, please come and join us, Son of a Red Shirt, if you can.
Well, then time travel a minute into the future.
Because like I said
'Cause
to
we
Raymond,
need you.
I'll probably be you still got time. I'll probably keep this stream going another hour.
Because
Or so.
Red Shirt's got a sharp
and then
mind, and as a layperson, as with Harry
then I'm
Potter,
gonna-
like me, he just wants to understand the terminology.
Then once after once I hit 3 hours, I'm gonna wrap this up, and then I'm gonna head over to Raquel SSG's channel to join her for her live stream.
Can you DM me a link to her channel? I don't think I have her. So I just watch.
What about Son of
Son of a
the
Brute?
Props? What is he on about?
I have no clue.
I was thinking Greg Proops too. Who is Greg Proops?
Oh, come on. Whose line? Greg Proops?
You don't
Who's
know
that?
who Greg... Mind you, you've never even seen Battle of the Planet, so you don't even know manga. I mean, anime.
For God's sake. I'm sick of you bringing that up.
Well, I'm sick of you not watching it and claiming that you know about anime. It's basic. You're disrespecting... Yeah, you're sick of me bringing something up because you haven't done it. That's why I'm sick of you being sick of everything. Your negativity is hurting your channel growth. You're a bit moody at times, Dalek. Be a bit chipper. You do know you're live on air, don't you? I'm a bit sick.
Yes,
Well, cheer up then.
Yes, I do try to be I do try to be chipper. I do try to be positive because I mean that's the whole point. That's the whole reason I do this, to bring a bit of positivity into the world.
Well, when you say I'm a bit sick of you, Captain, you complain when I don't show up, you complain when I do. I feel a bit taken for granted, darling. I do my best to give you growth. I always give you shout outs. I get subs for you. It's just never good enough, is it, Dalek? Never good enough. You're a bit sick of me taking an interest in your interest in anime and manga. I mean, Battle of the Planets, that's just basic. You're embarrassing yourself. Everyone's seen Battle of the Planets except you, the world's biggest anime expert. It's like Canadian Spider-Man not reading any Spider-Man comics.
I'm not. No, I didn't. Hey, I never claimed I knew everything about anime.
But you do like anime.
I love anime.
No, you don't. You've never seen Battle of the Planets. Even Red Shirt's seen Battle of the Planets.
I've never seen Battle of the Planets, but I do know who Greg Proops is.
Of course you haven't. That proves my point. Muppets haven't seen it. Normal people have. Exactly. Do you want to be like Red Shirt, or do you want to be like Whopper Jr. over here, Dalek? You've got to pick a team. Winners or the
I am
other
not
one.
Whopper Jr. I'm Daniel the
Since
Fourth.
when
Well,
was
you are. You're BK Dan. That's literally Whopper Jr.
Since
I mean,
No,
it's a
no, I'm
cultural
the
reference.
fourth. I'm the fourth. I'm King
Since
Daniel the
when
Whopper
was-
Fourth.
Jr. Whopper Jr. Have you ever seen Generation Kill? There's a character that's called Whopper Jr. because it's BK, but BK stands for Baby Killer. Have you not seen it? Whopper Jr. Whopper.
Nope, there's a
Jr..
Whopper. I'm the Whopper.
He's telling a few Whoppers. Baby Killer Dan.
I think Dalek is a sweetheart. Thank you, Scugly.
He is an absolute sweetheart.
And you are as
Stokely. He
oh,
is.
and you are as well, apparently.
We're both sweethearts. That's why we love each other. But if we can't love each other enough to speak frankly, then where is that love? Thanks, Gogly. A balanced approach, I feel.
Besides, what's love got to do with it?
All right. I mean,
It's just a second-hand emotion.
Since when was? I mean, quick.
That's exactly it.
I'm just trying to. I have to ask this.
What's love?
Since when was Battle of the Planets the pinnacle of anime?
That's a good starter.
For
Obviously,
me, it was
it's
Vampire Hunter
re-edited.
D. Vampire Hunter D for myself.
5. Acting as one. Jason. Princess. Keop. The other one. 7. Zark 7. 5. Indestructible. Somethingable. Battle of the Planets. Best thing ever. Ah, tell you what, when you're 7 years old living in Florida or whatever it was. It's brilliant. Oh, isn't it? It's like Star Wars, but better.
All right, Captain. All right. I'll track down Battle of the Planets and I'll take a look at it.
You won't regret it. Well done, Dalek. You've just taken your first step into a larger world.
I did that. First step into a larger world. I did that years ago.
The Star Wars reference, Dalek, do keep up.
Oh wow, 68.
69.
I was
Ha
like,
ha!
where are we?
Earth.
Nope, 2012. TV movie.
Battle of the Planets is known as Gatchaman in Japan. Seven Zark 7, the annoying robot which won't shut up.
Speaking of which, Time Prophet is wrong again. It's re-edited from Gatchaman. It's 2 different cartoons. The footage is the same, but the dialogue and the stories are different.
I thought that was Gatchaman. I thought that was Power Rangers.
Or maybe I got the wrong one, but it's based on a Japanese anime, but they didn't just redub it; they actually re-edited it. It's quite a story. Oh, you'll be all over it, Carl.
Let's see here. I'm just taking a look at the cast here. The voice actors.
Can you hear a ringing, a bit of a kind of ringing noise?
Yes.
Where's that coming from?
Probably Whopper Jr.
It is not.
Let's do it. Hmm. Hang on a minute. No, it's coming from you. It's coming from where you are, Dan.
Told you.
Oh. I'm trying to find something that's playing. I got nothing playing. Is it still going on?
Yeah, it's just it doesn't stop. Yeah, I tried that, Dad. I muted you, and then the noise stopped.
Huh. That's weird. I've got nothing else open that's playing any noise. You start muting sites and see what's going on. Let's see here. I'm muting sites left and right here to find out what's going on. Because I honestly don't hear it. I muted everything else but this tab. You still hear it?
Yeah, I can still hear it.
Nothing in my house. That's weird.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
hopefully
it's-
Red Shirt will show up soon and we can blame him.
Oh, turn the kettle off.
Red Shirt. I think he said, yeah,
Maybe a
yeah.
minute
So
a while ago, yeah.
I'll be a minute. Just realized I left my earphones in car. I have to go down to the parking lot. Yeah, that's what. And that was like a good. That was like 5-10 minutes ago when he said that.
Yeah. I don't hear a long beep, Hakeem. No. Or Hakame, as it were. Skogly here is it's a faint. I don't hear it at all.
But that doesn't mean it's not happening. We can hear it, Dalek can hear it, I can hear it, and the audience can hear it.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I can hear it.
Interesting.
Okay, he's Son of Red is coming in a second here.
Red Shirt's about to join us, so he should be in any moment now.
Yep. I'm sure a lot less than a moment, because a moment is by definition 90 seconds, a minute and a half.
Yeah, like you mean like the delay between StreamYard and YouTube? Yeah.
No, a moment
What?
is
A
literally a
moment
minute
is
and a half.
90 seconds?
Yep.
No, citation needed. What? A citation need? I've never heard that in my life.
A moment. Wait. A moment is literally 90
I'm
seconds.
calling bullshit on there.
I'll pull it up right now.
I've never heard that in my life.
I hear the buzzing. That's not me. I heard it earlier on you, Dalek.
That was my. If you had a
Buzzing is your
that
phone,
was
right?
That was my phone buzzing. Yeah, it's the buzz. It buzzes every time I get a notification from Twitter or something like that.
Right.
Could it be the But what device are you using to
Laptop.
to laptop? Maybe it's the fan of your laptop that's making the noise.
That could be.
Because I know the fan of my laptop, when it's running fast, it does make a distinctive kind of low whining noise. So maybe it's that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Owen, look who's joined us. Hello, son of a red shirt.
Good morning to my good friends, Dialect 451, BK Dan, Captain, the dear Captain, all the wonderful people in the chat. How is everybody
Hello.
today? Sorry for the delay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of time before you
jump ship and go to a better dance club. Yeah, hang out with your cool friends.
We're all here now.
Yeah, Raquel. Raquel's his cool friend.
There's-
Whatever that qualifies cool.
You know what? Actually, well, as long as it's for Kel, I dig it. If he's ditching us for a girl, that's one thing.
Yeah.
That's understandable and forgivable. But ditching us just to go just to go slum over it, say, what's your good buddy? I'm just gonna say Moises. Go hang out at Moises' channel or Potato Raven. That is hurtful. Ditching us for them. But girls, I understand. So, guys, I was away. What were we talking about?
Splits before dicks, what?
I'm sorry, I'm not walking into anything where I say 4 dicks. Wait, what?
Ooh. Fair enough.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. The Time Prophets here being verbose as always. Interesting fella at chat too. Theo Kingston Biskley, how you doing tonight? Hackamy, I haven't seen him in a while. Skogly, always fun to see Skogly. Look at all the people here. This is cool. You're a popular cat here, Dialect. I didn't even know you were doing a stream tonight. Just a random thing, was it, or was this planned?
This is actually my second live stream I've done tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a notice earlier for one, and I went on. It's already done. Okay, I'll check it out later. But yeah, and then another notice came up, so I thought I'd jump on board quick. Excuse me.
Because the stream I was doing earlier, I cut that off. Well, I got interrupted. I had to end it when I did. So but then I came back and it's like, hey, I'll do another stream and do it a lot longer. Do it longer this time.
Do it. Yeah. You much like sex. You had the first round. You rested. You had a smoke. Now you're coming back to do it right. To take your time to make sure the girl's happy. First time was for you. You got it out of your system.
Okay. In all fairness, he did not stop and have a smoke. He's British. He stopped and had some tea.
Yeah, he stopped for a cuppa.
Yeah.
Stop for a cuppa.
Well, tea is also what we call what you I guess you would just call dinner.
Yeah, I know, but I had to make the joke. I'm sorry.
What time do you have tea? On your clock, what time of day?
It varies. Usually between like 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Okay, then it's definitely what we would call dinner or supper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Because to me, I was always raised tea was like 4 p.m. or like a middle of the day sort of thing where you had a little break. That's when you stopped. Yeah. You made a cup. You had a biscuit. You chatted for a few minutes, tidied up, went back to work, finished up the day, went home, had supper. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
because over here you have the basic three meals a day. You got in the morning you have breakfast and then
three meals a day. Woo! Look at you, Dialect. Things are going well in the Dialect. 3 meals. Ooh la la. Talking with you, buddy. I'm sorry. So, but mind you, like one of those meals, probably breakfast. You're having fish or something. Do you like fish for breakfast?
Not really.
No.
I don't usually have fish for breakfast. No.
Well, because for Brits, it's kippers. For people, say, more Nordic, what is it? I just know fish is a thing on your radar for breakfast. Like folks in the islands like fish for breakfast sometimes. Or
no, for me, fish is something you have for lunch or dinner.
Lunch or supper. Okay, or dinner.
But breakfast, I mean, for breakfast, it's either cereal or a proper British fry up. Which is
gotta have that, yeah.
Yeah, which is sausage, bacon, egg, all of that.
Oh yeah, sausage, bacon, and egg. You've got to get your definite representations there from the whole. We do decent breakfasts out here in Canada, but it's a different thing. An English breakfast is a plateful. It comes, yeah. Not to be too gross, but that plate's the size of a toilet seat lid. Like it's fucking huge. It's one end to the other, and it's just swimming in bean gravy and egg sauce and HP and everything you can get on there. I love a good English. You do black pudding? Your mom do that, or the what's the other one?
Oh, black pudding essential.
Yeah, little black pudding. Spaggy knows the
congealed pig's blood. Yum yum.
Yeah, and them little deadly red sausages.
Time Brother says nobody in England really eats an English breakfast.
Time Prophet is A, full of shit, and B, always making massive generalizations. He's basically a bigot. Time Prophet doesn't speak for the entire. No, he does. He keeps making massive generalizations about the entire nation of England as if he's the Queen. That's bullshit. I'm English. I've lived in England, and me and all my mates, my real English mates who were born in England, would always have a fry up after a nice beer. Don't listen to Time Prophet. He's the kind of person that will block you if you disagree with him.
And I do live in England, and I love a good fry up.
So there you go. There's 2 out of 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I kind of get what he means because
I know. The big English breakfast, the one that you take your foreign friends. Exactly. Yes. That's what I'm saying, is that it's a special occasion thing. It's not when I go over to England and see family, my aunt will make me that big breakfast, or they'll make a point of taking me out, and that's a thing. It's like, it's a showpiece to English people, get a good breakfast in you. And they're always waiting for you, at the table to watch your eyes light up and stuff. And saying this with family in England, when you go and visit them and you do that play, wow, we don't have bacon at home like this. Oh, sausage is so much better over here. You got to play it up because it's a point of national pride to British people, their breakfast. Yeah. But they don't eat like that every day. That would kill them. Kill anyone. Yeah.
I mean, I absolutely 100% agree. Stuff your America, stuff your absolutely disgusting things you call sausages. Give me a proper British banger any day.
Yeah, the quality of meat, it's odd. It's different. Pig meat in England versus, and that goes, I say pig meat, but like, ham, bacon, everything tastes different. It really does. They're the same animal basically, but they're not. I guess living so different, growing up, eating different things, being descended from those things that ate differently and were raised slightly differently, you get a different taste. Much like in England, they don't refrigerate eggs, right? Or Ireland.
Well, normally, no.
When you go to the market, you don't buy them in the cold section, do you?
No,
we do. We got to go and open a refrigerator door and pull eggs out because some idiot somewhere, thought refrigerating, you'd have to refrigerate eggs. Now we have to. It's the law. It's become so commonplace. It's the law. Yet there's nothing to prove that it's any better, any different. And yet, English people eat eggs every day and they don't die because they didn't refrigerate them. But if you start refrigerating them, you have to. If you buy them refrigerated, you can't take them home and just leave them on your counter and hope for the best. No, they will spoil extra fast.
So actually chilling them actually will make them will actually cut down on their expiry their life. They'll make them they'll actually last longer if you don't chill them.
Are you asking me or are you saying that?
I'm asking.
The true answer, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm bringing this up mostly because I watched a little YouTube video that was open-ended. Like they didn't give me an answer, and that's what I was looking for. Should I be eating? Can I go out to the country and buy my eggs fresh by 48 at a time and not have to worry about refrigerating them if they didn't? I was wondering that, if that's possible, but I didn't get the answers I was looking for. I was kind of throwing that out there, hoping somebody had a bit of authority behind them. Let's check the chat. Maybe somebody does. I see it's been busy away. Dialect, could I
the chat
bang out one or two here?
The chat's been very busy since almost since I started.
Yeah.
Tonight. So
Wonderful chat this evening. I think we have Time Prophet saying, "Hey Red, how's it going?" was the last thing just when I walked in, and then it's right under Hackme. Sorry, says, "Hey Red, how's it going?" The Time Prophet then says, "I have my tea around 7-8 p.m."
Yes, I had that one a second ago.
Yep. Then Scogli replies with, "That's high tea in the afternoon." Prophet says, "Breakfast, dinner, and tea." Prophet again with, "I don't eat kippers." Hackme likes fish sticks. Oh, well, fish sticks for breakfast. Oh, I don't know about that, buddy. Fish sticks and eggy waggies. Ugh. Would you use them would you dunk them in your eggs? Like you do with your, what the mom used to call them? Fish sticks, soldiers, eggs and soldiers or something.
Soldiers,
yeah. Dunk the soldiers in the egg. Would you do that with the fish sticks? It's interesting. I have porridge for breakfast or cornflakes, says Prophet.
I personally like scrambled or fried eggs.
Yeah, how do you have your eggs fried? Over easy, over hard, over well, over light? What? I'm over easy.
Which one?
Over easy is when they're runny.
Which is the? Oh, I like them. I like the eggs. I like the yolk runny.
Sunny side is when they're really runny, like they're still wet on top.
They haven't been flipped.
Yeah, never flipped. That's about the runniest you can get your eggs.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind the yolk being. I don't mind the egg just being soft, but I do prefer it runny because then I can if I'm I can
dunk your toast.
I can dip other things in the yolk. Yeah.
Right, but you don't need to have them scrambled or nothing. You like a bit of yolk going. What about you, BK? How's your egg order in the morning? What are you having?
Well, I don't normally eat eggs a lot because of the high cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
But I like them either scrambled or over easy. If I have over easy, I gotta dip my toast. That's how I break the yolk is with my toast.
Right. Okay. So over easy for you, Captain. What kind of egg man are you? Or are you a walrus?
Unfertilized in the morning.
Yeah, fertilized.
But failing that, fried, scrambled, boiled, I like them pretty much anyway. Sunny side up, in a sandwich, in a burger.
Oh,
fried egg burger? Yeah, that's nice. That's a good breakfast.
An egg with a burger with a fried egg. That's delicious.
Oh yeah. Fried egg and bacon. You got to get both.
Yes, absolutely. Fried burger.
Sausage, egg, and cheese on a hard roll for myself.
There's plenty. Yeah, there's some pubs. There's some pubs I've been to which you could get that. You can get these really big burgers, and you could get cheese, bacon, and a fried egg.
Sex on a hard roll. SECH. Yeah. Sex on a hard roll. Sausage, egg, and cheese.
sex on a hard roll. I don't see the anagram there, but
No,
Okay.
SECH. It's spelled the same as sex, as in German sex.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
The funniest jokes
Sex
are when
on
you
a
have
hard
to
roll.
explain them. No, I'm teasing. They're not. Time Prophet writes in, he doesn't eat eggs himself. He doesn't eat black pudding either. It's congealed blood. London is in England. It is a foreign country. These are all Prophet. I have never
Yeah.
eaten an English breakfast ever. That is because Americans put sugar in everything. Then Scogli replies, what you feed them will change the flavor of meat most certainly. This is back when we were talking about different animals being raised in different countries. Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Province, we are British people. England is just one part of Britain. Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Scogli says they are processed differently before they go to the store. Prophet, my wife puts eggs in the fridge, but I don't eat them. Strangely, chickens don't live in refrigerators.
Yeah.
If you get them from a rural farmer, that is absolutely the case. If you get them from a rural farmer, that is absolutely the case, Scogli says.
Yeah.
If they've been mass produced, they've been processed and need to be refrigerated. Right. Scogli just a mass produced egg is the same as an egg. It comes out of the chicken's arse. LOL. Haha. Mass produced eggs go through such a special process that makes them required to be refrigerated. This is all readily available on Google. I'm not sure what's wrong with you guys. Scogli, look up lazy while you're typing up other shit for us. Scogli says, Time Prophet, not in Britain, not necessarily. And we're all caught up just like that. It's chat magic.
So wait, Time Prophet said he doesn't eat eggs at all.
I guess not.
'Cause
Some
that's what
people
it
are allergic. Some people have,
said. I mean, I can
the
understand-
sulfur delicacies or.
I can understand him not eating black pudding. I'm not a fan of black pudding myself because I find it a little bit ick.
Yeah.
I was trying to say this earlier. Yeah, what was actually called a full English breakfast consists of a sausage, bacon, egg. Those are the usual stuff. Then you get some other stuff like you get black pudding, you get a piece of tomato, you get mushrooms, and you sometimes I think you get baked beans as well. And if there's anything else, I'm not sure. But that's basically that's like a proper full English breakfast, and he's kind of right because whenever I have a breakfast like that, I don't usually, because I don't like mushrooms and I don't like tomatoes and I'm not a fan of black pudding, so I don't eat all of that.
Yeah, that's eliminating a lot out of the English big breakfast. Tomatoes, black pudding. That's a substantial part too. You like beans though, right?
Oh, it says that. Yeah, I don't mind baked beans.
Yeah, that's good. Have you ever had maple beans?
Maple beans. And Time Prophet says, yeah, no, I don't like eggs at all. Okay. I don't like the smell of eggs. Huh.
I don't like spiders and snakes, but that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I want to be loved by you. And you got your first strike. No.
Right, nice. I'll have to get up early to take the car to the garage. All right, good night, Time Prophet.
Later, Time Prophet.
Okay, buddy. Take care. Sleep well, pal. Scogli, unwilling to work or use energy. He was too lazy to cook. Yeah, that's the spirit. Now you're getting it.
But Red's a chip though. Red's a champ though. Big fan.
If you're talking about me, I'm going to say thank you.
I think he means
I was going to say, if he's talking about me, then thank you very much. If you misspelt the word chump, well, okay.
Oh, wait,
I get that so much more often.
Oh, by the way, Red Shirt, looks like I've got the stream up on my phone on the YouTube side, and well, for once, it's actually showing your avatar.
Yeah, I don't know how that magic's happening tonight. I got the most boring avatar. but I switched phones, so I don't know if it's if that's given me a new opening. But for months, I was frozen into two things I picked, and I couldn't break out of it for StreamYards. They made me take those avatars. They wouldn't let me change them. Not on a paid package. Do you go for the full paid package for your StreamYards, Dialect?
Well, when I first started doing this, there's two. I'm sure you know three plans for.
Yeah, I'm
using
dimly aware of that. Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
one. Yeah, there's you can use it for free,
Mhm.
or you can pay for what's called the basic plan, or you can pay for the professional plan.
Okay.
And for years, and when I first started doing this, what I actually did was I actually paid for a year's worth of the basic plan. And I thought that's because that way I would have the features I really wanted. I'd be able to have because with that you get the unlimited streaming, and you get I get my own background, my own logo, all, and I can have the full 10 people in the stream. And
All right.
and speaking of people people coming into the stream, look, we've got
Good
another
segue.
guest.
Oh shit! Is it Tiger
Say
Strike?
say hello to, big welcome to Rod Thunderheart.
Dun dun dun.
Howdy, howdy.
This
Howdy,
is
howdy.
a surprise.
There he is.
I've actually been listening for the last half hour. I just haven't just been charging my phone. So I
Oh.
probably won't be on too long because the supper's actually just around the corner. But I wanted to say too, hey, eggs. Oh man, I like my eggs like hockey pucks. I like them like I don't like them like with the crispy crap on them. I like them. Make sure that. Yes, even if they're nice and greasy, but like
Mm-hmm.
I like them like hockey pucks, and I put them on toast and cut them up into 4 pieces, eggs and toast.
Mm-hmm. But solid, a good hard done egg, right?
Yeah, good hard greasy solid. I don't even mind if I don't cook the yolk enough so the yolk leaks, because that's what the toast is for. The toast can
Sure.
nicely slurp up the thing. But yeah, no, like I generally like it.
Now, is that a holdover, if you don't mind my asking, from the way your mom made your eggs? Or did you change your egg taste as an adult?
Mom actually always just made runny, like the sunny side up runny eggs, like just long enough for them to cook long enough to kind of like solidify, and then like, okay, here you go, slap. I just kind of, and then you put a fork into the egg, and all of a sudden like blue runs everywhere, and they're just kind of like just trying to get these little white pieces to eat. I was just like, ugh, I didn't like that. And then like I just suddenly woke up one day and like, I want to start trying eating eggs. And like I also went against the grain too, because this is like the late 80s. And like everybody was kind of like, oh, don't eat too much cholesterol. Don't eat too much eggs. Cholesterol, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bullshit. I saw dad like, dad was healthy as a horse. And, like went out to the fields, like on a big breakfast of 2 eggs, like usually sometimes even 3. He was really hungry, and like with toast and bacon, and no, like, and like I'm just kind of, what, dad's never had a heart attack or anything, and he never did. Well, until like the day he passed. But yeah. But I mean, I'd hardly call that like indicative of like, oh geez, he ate eggs all his life, But no, I mean like. When I was able to start preparing eggs, start cooking on my own, I just kind of like, and then I was like, what? I'm like, what, Mom? Well, I never said this to Mom. I'm like, I just started cooking for myself, and I'm just kind of like, what? Of course I greased up the pan. And I kept flipping the egg, and I'm just kind of like, what? I don't want it running all over the place. I want it like, and then like I cooked it, and like, so of course it was greasy, but like I didn't care. It was nice and tasty. And I was like, what? I like these hockey puck style eggs.
Well,
so
that's what's it's funny how your taste develop and change sometimes as kids. My sister to this day will make her kids the eggs any way she wants, but she eats her eggs over easy because that's how my mom made them. I guess that's how I eat them because that's how I
Yeah.
grew up eating them.
Yeah.
Past that age, but so much that there's so many other things that, you know, I've learned, or as you grow, your taste change or whatever. When I was a kid, I didn't very much like rare steak. I wanted it well done. I wanted it, you know, cooked to shit. Honestly, that's when I was a kid. That's how I ate my steak. Now I'm an adult.
Right. Yeah.
I have it a lot rarer than I do then. Still not the way my my ex has it. She'd have it blue. You guys ever had blue steak?
Oh, purple
Blue?
is awesome.
Blue
It's
purple.
steak.
Yeah, that's how you order it at a good steak restaurant. You ask for it to be done blue. And the chef basically like slaps it on the pan for like 3 seconds aside. It's not quite that short, but it's like so short. And it's almost
Black and blue.
raw.
I don't
I'm
like,
kidding
Blue,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like having steak which is overly cooked.
right.
Black and
I
blue.
like
Yeah.
I like steak which is like just cooked enough where it's nice and flavorful, but it's not too chewy. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like burnt steak or what, although actually I do like some burnt food. It's funny. Some things I like burnt. A steak, for example, I love it when the fat gets burnt on the edges, you know, on the outside.
Yeah.
Going in opposite order this time. I'm kind of curious to hear everybody's steak order. Captain, when you're sitting down at the steakhouse, when you're taking your boy out for a treat or you're going out with the ladies, how do you order your steak? What is a great steak for you? Brand and how it's done.
Captain.
See, AFK.
Captain, you there?
I've just got live confirmation from my ex-wife. Scully is right. Time Prophet is wrong again. You don't need to put. I've got a natural egg from a chicken's butt right here. That's the first thing to prove it's a real farmer. They come out their batty hole. You do not have to put them in the fridge. Scully is quite right. Once again, Time Prophet is full of shit.
Well, he's gone now. It's unfortunate he wasn't here for the cook de food.
I don't think that's what Time Prophet was saying, but yeah, it's too. If you want it, it's too late. He didn't hear you say that, Captain, because he's already gone.
Yeah, unfortunately. But Captain, we were just talking about steak orders. How do you like your steak, and what's your cut?
Time Prophet, you better be listening on the re-rub. Time Prophet, you are once again proven to be full of shit.
Captain, we're not talking about whatever the Time Prophet is. We're asking you, how would you like your steak if you order steak?
Yeah, if we're all sitting down for steaks tonight, brother, what kind of cut? How do you like it done?
What are we in a restaurant? I just don't debate opinions and tastes. It's talking about myself bores me. It must be butchers. However it comes, it's fine. Yeah, completely raw, well cooked, whatever you're having, it's fine.
All right. What about you, BK?
Sirloin, black and blue.
Sirloin, black and blue. Dialect.
I suppose the best way to put it, I like my steak medium.
Medium. Okay, you know what? That's probably the world's most famous steak order. So don't feel bad. You are well in the majority there, I am sure. And Rod, how do you like it?
I like my steak slightly crispy, but yet I still like when you bite into it, it's nice and juicy. So, you know, I mean, so kind of between medium and slightly well done.
Between medium and slightly well done.
Yeah.
Sending an extra large bottle of toothpicks to our table because we're going to be needing them.
Yeah. And just as a side note too, also my eggs don't come from the store. Well, they do, but I mean, like, I buy them in my local co-op, which is actually, which also, like, they buy from the local Hutterite colony, which is, Hutterites are basically like Mennonites, which is Canadian Amish, you know?
Okay.
And like, as I said, there's a big Hutterite community just about half an hour away from here. And they've got like tons of chickens, and like they're grass fed, like their chickens, like they go outside.
Shit. Yeah. If you're by a farm, buddy, why would you buy anywhere else?
Oh yeah, no, and like
co-op is that like cooperative?
Yeah,
right. Because we have those over here. The co-op,
but it's an Amish run thing, right? Like it's not for everyone, but I imagine it's for Amish. Is that? Am I understanding that correctly, Rod? Rod?
Rod?
Earth the Rod.
He might have had to step away for a second, it looks like. But he said he lived near a Mennonite community. I didn't know Rod was Canadian. But yeah, we got those up here. And
yeah, he did explain that to me, that he is Canadian. He does live in Canada. That actually took me by surprise when he told me that he was Canadian.
Guys, I've got to go. Later on, later chat.
Cheers, brother.
Who just jumped? Rod just jumped.
Rod just left.
Oh,
okay.
We lost Rod.
But, later, son of red shirt. Later, Captain.
Cheers,
later,
brother.
chat. Later, Doc.
Okay, thank you very much for coming on, Dad. I hope to see you again soon.
Yep, hopefully very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Right. Well, unless Rod comes back, I guess it's just the three of us.
There are three sad souls, oh me, oh my, no brains, no heart. He's much too shy, but never mind these three. There's a wizard as you can see. He'll fix you 1, 2, 3 in that happy place. You don't want to go to the world of Oz?
That's not going to get me claimed for that, is it?
I don't know. It's from the most psychedelic kid show I've ever seen, and I've seen a few psychedelic kid shows.
So how many psychedelic kid shows are there? It should be an oxymoron.
Yeah, you're right.
And Rod's back, so what happened, Rod?
There he is.
I'm sitting there talking and I look at my phone and my phone's black. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, shit.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
It was a real shame, too, because BK Dan just had a really lovely poem he shot right off the cuff at you, titled My New Friend Rod, and the screen went black, and he said, shit, that was his reaction. I'm never coming back, and he stormed off.
And that was that.
Oh, seriously?
True story.
Oh man, he should. Some people have like crappy internet, internet.
Oh, my internet was in the toilet. I actually switched my phone's internet just to.
You put your modem in the toilet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I think it. That's where I think it is actually.
Oh man. I'm gonna grab my phone and put a message in the chat. Hopefully he can read it.
Yeah, I was teasing about that. He just said goodbye, but you weren't there. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm sorry I missed your soliloquy to me. Please don't hate me. No, wasn't that well thought out. So it's Thanksgiving up here. I assume it's Thanksgiving for you too. Rod, did you spend it with family or?
Kind. No, not really.
No, not really. Yeah, sometimes that's how Thanksgiving rolls.
Well, the biggest thing really has more to do with the fact that, half my family decided let's put mom in a home, and then the other half, me and my brother, do not agree with that. You know, I mean, we're not stupid. I mean, mom does need help, but they literally threw her in a home for dementia patients, and
gosh.
Yeah, so family is not really, but I mean, on the other hand, my native blood family, and I'm also kind of between employments. So hopefully this week I can't let this week go by without finding some gainful employment. So generally immediate family is kind of not the most wonderful thing for me lately. So,
yeah. I'm sorry, mate. The ups and downs. What can we do? For what it's worth, every guy here, every guy in chat, every guy on the planet has had family problems, and sometimes we all can relate. We all understand.
Much appreciated. Yeah.
It's never a comfortable place to be, and sometimes a family day like this is the easiest thing to talk about. So, jumping ship. Any movies? Black Adam's coming out pretty soon. That looks like a big special effects tentpole movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Anybody excited for that? Looking forward to it? Another superhero flick?
I'm actually kind of looking forward to it.
Not really.
Rod, yes. Dialect, no. Captain, you got an opinion? Superheroes, yeah or nay?
Not until I've seen it.
Right.
I try not to get interested in anything until I've seen it, really.
I mean, honest. Honestly, at the moment, there's no. I don't think there's no films in the cinemas at all. I want to say.
Yeah,
I
there's a
agree.
there's a bit of apathy going there right now. I'm I do want to see I haven't seen it yet. I probably could have gone today, but I wasn't feeling up to it. See the Top Gun movie. I want to see that in the theaters before it goes. Because
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I've
you'll love it.
heard, I've heard, I've heard plenty of people say how good that is, but honestly, I'm not that interested because it's just another action movie.
it is, but I will say it is a unique experience to go see a sequel to a movie 30 years after the original.
I've never even really seen the original Top Gun. I'm not that interested in that.
Yeah, I did see that in theaters. That was a big movie back in, I think it was 86.
86.
I might have seen that a couple of times in the theaters, to be honest. I remember it was a huge movie this summer. Like everybody was talking Top Gun. Everybody bought a pair of Tom Cruise aviator sunglasses. What's his name? Ray-Ban went through the roof that year.
Yeah.
People were going nuts. Yeah.
Right. I get it. Yeah. It was.
You know,
it was a massive thing when it came out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so.
You know, too, the other thing is the Top Gun is actually...
one thing. If there's anything from that film I do like, it is. I like the song from it. I like.
Take My Breath Away.
The Top Gun anthem.
Not that one.
The Top Gun anthem.
The opening song.
The Top Gun anthem.
Danger Zone.
Highway to the Danger Zone by
that one.
Kenny Loggins.
Thank you, Kenny Loggins.
Yes, that. I quite like that song.
Danger Zone. Yeah. Gonna take you right into the danger zone.
I was more a fan of the Top Gun anthem.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Yeah, Steve Smith, like what a fantastic guitarist, and then like Harold Faltermeyer, what a fantastic composer.
Oh.
I mean, like, he did the Axel F theme too for Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, and that was Tony Scott, Ridley's brother, directed that.
That's right.
Yeah. Who directed this one? Does anybody know?
Who directed Maverick?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I can't believe I haven't thought to ask that question until now.
I don't know.
Who wrote it? Is it the same writer?
Wasn't it? Wasn't it
Good
Tom
question.
Cruise? Wasn't it Tom Cruise himself who directed it?
No.
What?
Probably not.
No. Yeah, I would have heard of that by now. Tom Cruise's directorial debut is, one of the largest movies ever made. Yeah, that would
doing all the stunts, the acting, the producing, and the consultancy, nagging people not wear masks. I think he's got his hands full, darling.
Yeah. No, nagging people to wear masks. I mean.
Nagging people or screaming at people?
No, that's what.
This is a job for a lot of people, especially me.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's not the same writer, then it's not really canon, is it? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like.
Yeah.
Well, Blade Runner 2049 definitely isn't canon. I think there should be some kind of statute of limitations. If you wait 30 years for the next movie, it's not really. Can't call it a sequel as such. Just another movie in 30 years. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, killed that conversation. Never mind.
Don't feel bad. It's going to the apathy I think we're feeling in movies right now. I'm trying to get a movie conversation going, and I myself am having difficulty because I can't think of any movie I'm really excited to see or looking forward to see coming out. The new Avatar movie, I'm kind of meh.
Nah. Remember,
I don't
like
really
to see
care.
June.
I don't know.
See Nerds, so I can watch June.
I don't know, man. Here's the thing. I mean, like everybody's always betting. You got to think about this. People are always betting against Cameron. I mean, like he's, I mean, like, when, you know, I mean, like, he took over Alien, you know, and everybody's just going, oh, well, Alien was a fantastic movie. How can you build on it? And, you know, and then, well, shit, everybody saw what Cameron did then,
Right.
you know, and then he did The Abyss, but then, like, also, you know, I mean, like, then he moved on to a sequel for Terminator, and everybody just kind of, well, it's just an obscure thriller. How could he possibly make that into a sequel? You know, and that's the other thing is like in the '80s too, sequels are usually frowned upon, and then like you know, and then all of a sudden like Terminator 2 came out, and like, well, like exploded into pop culture, like into like literally the biggest movie at that time. And then Titanic again, the same thing.
And we just hit 3 hours, which is usually my limit for live streams.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is.
I'll just quickly wrap up then. Like, yeah. No, they did.
If you want to keep the conversation going a bit longer, sure. Okay.
I just want to finish. You know, I mean, like Cameron. I mean, like he did Titanic, and everybody thought, oh shit, that movie's gonna sink like a stone. And then again, boom, it took over like the biggest movie at box office at the time, and then like you know, and then so like you know, and then like Avatar 2, people kind of like they had their doubts too, and then all of a sudden like, I mean, I won't deny that I'm one of those people who kind of like, well, you know, 3D kind of lifted it, you know, and like, yes, that's true, but I mean, it still comes down to like, let's face it, history's shown, don't bet against Cameron, you know, and here's another thing too. I mean, we just finished pointing out, you know, theaters are dead right now. You know, I mean, like people are apathetic. They're just kind of, I don't know. No, there's nothing really worth seeing. And like I have to say, I mean, like a couple weeks ago, I did have a few bucks, and I was like, I want to see a movie. And like I went past my theater, and I'm just kind of like, there wasn't really anything. Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm like, oh please. I'm just like, no, there's nothing really I want to see. So like honestly, Avatar, I think Avatar is going to bust out. I mean, like,
I know what you mean, Rod. I mean, recently, the only film I actually wanted to see at the cinema, which isn't in the cinema anymore, was Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, okay. You were a big fan of 1, weren't you? I thought I heard you talk about that. You really enjoyed 1?
Oh, I loved the first one. Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was great fun.
Oh man, and Jim Carrey, suddenly you're just like, holy crap, he's back. You know, I mean,
yeah,
like that just dope. And, you know,
yeah, Jim Carrey was great as Dr. Robotnik, especially in the first one.
Okay.
And when he came on, you were just glued. You're just like, oh my god, you know, you just like everything he said, and you were just like cracking up, and you know, even just little things, his little insults, because like he's the smartest man, and nobody else even comes close, and like, oh, it's.
He was the smart. He was literally the smartest person in the room, and he knew it. And he made sure everyone knew it.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is what a smart person in that situation should do.
Yeah. Well, listen, Doc. Thanks, man. It was awesome. I mean, like, even though it was brief, but like, I'd like to get tackle my supper, and I also just finished working out too. So, and yeah, no, good to see you, Captain Finity and Son of a Richard. Right on. Yeah. No,
cheers, brother.
Awesome to see you guys.
Good to see you, Rod.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take off. It was nice seeing y'all.
Rod, before you go, if I may, I just wanted to point your attention to the chat quickly. If I scan down here, smell of eggs, but it's 2 hours. Scogli writes, he says, I bought wine from that exact colony you're talking about, as I live in Alberta as well.
Oh, nice.
He is less than 2 hours from me.
Oh, wow.
I did not know you guys were neighbors out there, or so close.
Did not know that either. Holy cow, that's awesome.
Just about to say, from your reaction, I don't think you did either.
Less than 2 hours from me.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Just thought I'd draw your attention to that. I didn't know if you knew, but
that is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly where he was, but like, you know, I mean, because he could be north of me, or he could be south of me, like Calgary, or you know, Red Deer, or, you know.
Right. Alberta's a pretty big place. You got some roaming to do there. You can really stretch your legs walking.
I think it's funny because Texas likes to brag how big they are, and they're like maybe a fourth of Alberta.
Yeah, really? I didn't know that. and for landmass. Ontario
Oh,
looks
he's in
pretty
Calgary,
big, but
okay.
I never. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Leduc.
Yeah.
Leduc.
Yeah, I'm in more or less Leduc. Actually, it's kind of like on the edge. I'm actually near Wizard Lake, but yeah.
Wizard Lake. Sounds magical.
Actually, it's funny. It's a funny lake because it's a funny lake because it's actually 7 miles long and half a mile wide. That's it.
Wow.
And also, the bottom has never been found, and there's even underwater currents in it.
Get out. Wow.
Yeah, it's actually been deep. Well, I mean, you don't only at the swimming end you want to swim. You don't want to swim like in the middle of it, like I mean, not without a life jacket. So like
You could suck you under. You're saying?
It's never like happened, but I mean, it's not like you want to go diving in it.
Right.
And yeah, like it can be a little bit unsettling too at times. It's even though I mean, it's not like there's lake monsters in it or anything, but like
feel terrifying to get out and feel like you're being pulled down undertow in the middle of a lake. You expect that at the edge or something, but
oh yeah. Oh, and the other thing too is like, as you can probably imagine, since it's only half a mile wide, I mean, yeah, like you walk out like 5 feet and you're already like up to like you're above your knees. I mean, because like most lakes are like you can walk up like 10 feet and you're like up to your ankles or like maybe mid calf, but like this lake is like you walk out like 5 feet, suddenly boom, you're already above your knees.
Wow.
Yeah.
I grew up with a healthy respect for water. That's the truth.
Yeah. But guys, yeah, like I said, I wanted to take off and but yeah, hail to everybody in the chat too. Skogly,
yeah.
Scully, yeah. Good to see you, man. Yeah, like we'll see you around and like guys, yeah, like I said, I got a split. I got some supper cooking, so
I just checked the timings. I actually really do need to wrap this up because Raquel's about to start her streams.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Great timing all around. Rod, take care, pal. Enjoy your dinner.
You too, man. See you later, Captain. And have a nice one, Dalek. We'll chat at you later.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Thanks very much for coming on, Rod. I hope to see you again on another stream soon.
Yeah, you bet. Okay. See y'all.
See ya. Right. Well, like I said, I think it is almost 3 hours 7 minutes, and again, I usually stop at 3 hours. Oh, I wish he wouldn't abruptly leave like that.
Did he just blow? I'm looking at the YouTube screen. I got my phone charging over here. Oh.
Anyway, I think it is.
If you're tired and you got to wrap it up.
Well, it's not that I'm tired. I've got another. Well, one I usually only go for I made a rule for my channel that my streams only usually go for about at least 3 hours, and then and of course I've got to head over to Raquel's channel to join her stream.
Yeah, of course. No, you made a prior commitment. It's completely understandable. You told everybody about it. There's no shame in that. You're not leaving us high and dry. You're being polite.
Yeah. So,
Captain, I'm assuming. Oh, he's in the chat. Look.
He is in the chat.
That's good. I didn't just bail.
Anyway, like I said, I think it is. I do need to wrap things up here. So, darling, I'm never happy, am I? Is what he's saying.
I don't know if you're never happy, but selectively happy.
I wouldn't say I'm. No. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say I'm never happy. Okay. No, he's laughing. Well, anyway, I'm gonna.
What time's Raquel show on?
Well, it's actually.
I should have got that notice.
She put out a tweet saying when it was going to start. She actually said.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter.
She said 9 p.m. her time. That's now.
Oh, then you should probably skedaddle. Get over there. Don't be tardy if she's expecting you, brother. Never good to keep the ladies waiting for too long. A little bit, yes, but not too long.
Right. Well, I'm gonna end things here. So
Pop
actually, I'm gonna-
Culture was here. Hey, Pop.
yeah, he was. Yeah, he was here. He was here earlier.
Phone Box Chicken. He's dropped back in. Good to see you, buddy. Scogli, always a pleasure.
I think I'm just gonna. I think I'll let it run to like 3 hours 10, then I'll end it. So anyway, yeah. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you for everyone who came on the panel. You, Son of a Red Shirt, Captain Infinity, Rod Thunderheart, King Raymond of King Dolphin TV, who was on earlier. Thank you to him.
He's a lot of fun. You know his wife too, Sandra. She's great. Pilots. They're both pilots.
And everyone, yeah, and then there's also everyone, and also thanks to everyone in the chat who is here. But Time Prophet, Scogli, Yoten, Pop Culture Curator. Wow, I actually had a lot of people here tonight.
You did. Great show.
And I had at least one newcomer, Phonebox Chicken. Thank you very much.
I love the name. Streets of Rage. That's going back.
Well,
I think there's a Streets of Rage movie. I have to check that out. Anyway, pal, I don't want you to be late.
Anyway,
say hi to Raquel for me.
I'm gonna end things here. So yeah. I'll see you. So I'll see you. Hope to see you get on another stream soon, son Red Shirt.
You might see me over there. I never get invited up, but sometimes you'll see me in the chat waving, saying hi. So take care, buddy. Have a great week. Take care, all. Be well. Dialect, thank you very much for having me on. It's always a pleasure coming on your show. Always feel welcome.
Pleasure. Always a pleasure having you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
Right,
now, how do you do this? 3, 2, 1, eject?
No,
or
I need to do this properly. So yes, again, thank you to everyone that's on the panel, everyone in the chat. But for now, from the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time, or over on Raquel SSG's channel, which is where I'm now heading. So good. But for now, good night, everybody.
Night.